But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick and ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies. Why they need enough to drive horsepower? Speed punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut butter. With your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love it, hot box, a beam and bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Man it, yeah. Creighton.
Hello.
Creighton.
Hello.
Shh. Creighton. Shh. Hold on. Creighton. Okay. Why do you want to rewatch Game of Thrones?
Okay.
The show you couldn't watch? Because you're on your phone
No,
for...
it's not. Hold on.
Out of 8 seasons, you're on your phone for approximately 1/3 of those seasons. If you stretch out the time over
I've
all
seen
8
it.
seasons.
I know how good
Oh,
it
have
is.
you?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
You've heard it. You've
No.
heard most of it. You've
No,
had
I've
things
watched-
re-explained
no,
to
but
you
that's how-
immediately after they happen.
But that was you. Like,
by
I feel
me.
like if I watch it on my own.
You asked more questions during that show than a girl who doesn't like the MCU movies going with her boyfriend to the theaters after the theaters.
So what you're saying is we're definitely in a relationship then.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would have it said like my boyfriend instead of instead of comparing you. There's a reason there are comparisons.
We could be lovers. Lovers.
We're staying at the Wellesley Arms Hotel, lover. I'm about to pog, guys. OMG, they're on. Flint. What is this Rick and Morty Morty thing
He's
you're
on a
doing?
stint.
God damn, Creighton got that.
Are there
Anton Chigurh.
Are there new episodes
haircut.
of Rick and Morty yet?
No, not yet.
I saw a clip the other
they're
day
soon.
of Summer's friend checking out Jerry doing the beekeeping.
Yeah,
Is
that
that
was
from a
very
new
fun.
episode?
No, that's from season 2.
Is that
It's
really?
from a while ago, or season 3? Maybe season 3.
I was about to say I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, so I really
Long
don't
in the
remember.
short places and short in the long places.
What does that mean?
Oh God, Charlie complaining about Creighton watching shows with him again. Look,
Well,
I
it's
wouldn't
not
do
that.
it.
It just
I
came
wouldn't
up
do it.
because I told him why I'm watching
Exactly.
right now, and like I'm like slowly just kind of like going back and watching like random stuff.
I wouldn't complain about it for no reason. But
Just
he's
stuff I feel like watching. Like here lately, I just haven't gone on Netflix like at all. I've been on a Hulu fix kind of, and Hulu has Malcolm in the Middle. And I was just telling Charlie like briefly a scene that I thought we would both find funny, which we did. It was similar to a scene from Get Out that I saw Malcolm in the Middle today. And then that got us down the rabbit hole of what shows I'm watching and why I'm rewatching them. Because Charlie was like, "Why are you watching this show that's 20 years old?" And I was like,
well, he tried to justify it by he wanted to appeal to my better nature by going, "Well, I've been thinking about rewatching Game of Thrones too."
No, I
and
actually.
I was like, "Oh, really?"
No, I had been
rewatching
thinking about rewatching Game of Thrones before I started. I've been thinking about it for a while because I keep thinking about like it's
Mhm.
crazy.
Well, if you've been thinking about it for a while, you would have brought it up. And before
I just it's one of those things I just hadn't brought up. Like I think about when I'm not around you, and then when I'm around you, I just think about how much I want to punch you in the face so it doesn't come up.
Cigar Goyle.
Cigar. I like that.
That is a great. That is such a great name. I love that
Right?
name.
Hey,
That
Josie's
is like
here.
a perfect
Hey,
Twitch
Josie.
name. JoJo.
JoJo.
Charlie's been rewatching Supermarket Sweep. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Did
Is that
you
the
get
game show?
Any MILFs for Mother's Day? I did not.
The
get
only
any
game
MILFs.
show that I feels like has any rewatchability is Family Feud.
I like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Really, any
Well,
of the
Jeopardy too, but
any
Jeopardy's
of the like quiz ones, any of the ones that actually have questions that have like reasonable
kind of like
answers.
on a different level than Family Feud, though. Like Jeopardy's like,
Charlie
we're
coulda
getting
gotten
these
my
really
mom.
smart people to
I
come and like
couldn't.
have a contest of the minds.
Your mother said no, Kat.
What?
Your mother says she's married.
To who? Your mother?
Wh-
No, to her father. I mean,
Who's this? That's not Dr. Phil. I thought that might be Dr. Phil.
you're
I was
stupid.
upset.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
That's what Kat's mom sounded like. Just like that, Dr. Phil.
But she thinks you're cute. I'm sure she does.
Does she
it's
think
hard
I'm
not to.
cute? I know she likes me already, but does she think I'm cute? Does she think I'm sexy?
You're not cute. Your verb would be slimy.
No,
Slimy
no.
verb?
That's just
That's
me
not a
being
verb.
sweaty right
That's not
now.
a verb. That your adjective would be slimy.
That would just be.
Charlie is cute. Thank you, 2%. Damn, man. Got
I have a video of her crying, opening my
I
mouth.
don't
Mother's
know.
Day. Oh, what did you get her? By the way, happy Mother's Day, everybody that's in the chat. That's some other.
yes. Happy yesterday.
Happy
well, 2
yesterday,
days ago
yeah.
now, technically
Mhm.
day, Mother's Day. How's your Mother's Day?
It was pretty good. I didn't get to see like all the mothers in my life, but it's pretty good.
Wait, what?
Like I didn't see my grandma Lulu or my stepmom.
Yes. I mean, did you call them?
No,
Well,
I had to work.
You couldn't make 2 seconds.
No, it's too much.
Wow.
I could have been risking a whole
Wow.
hour conversation there.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
I called my entire grandmother.
So my plan is I'm going to go see them both Wednesday. Like I'm taking my stepmom out for lunch, and then I'm going to see my grandma Lulu because I haven't seen her in a while, and probably eat dinner with her. But other than that, like I'm not like I want to save it to more so be like surprise I'm doing this for you. You know what I mean? Rather than like
It has been written. Now you got to do that stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta call Kat's mom too.
I wasn't able to get my mom anything and still feel bad. If it makes you feel any better, Josie, I called my grandmother knowing that there was nothing that I could get her. You want to know what I got her for Mother's Day a couple years ago?
What'd you get her?
I'm
Your nana?
yeah, my
What'd
nana.
you get your nana?
So my
You
nana's
better
name.
get her something good. She got me. Oh, I gotta call your nana.
Hold on.
And tell her
hold on.
happy
Hold on,
birthday. I mean,
hold on,
happy birthday.
hold on a
Happy
second.
Mother's Day.
Creighton, shh,
Charlie's
shh,
nana.
shh.
Sorry,
Creighton,
I got it.
Creighton.
I got all excited.
Shut the fuck up.
I love her.
Ah!
She's amazing.
Cigar Goyle donated 500 bits. Cigar Goyle,
Wow.
listen here.
That's nice.
I feel like our relationship is so fresh. There's no need to think that we're good enough for bits yet, 'cause you haven't been here long enough.
She or he's trying to buy your love.
You don't need to buy our love. You have a great name.
No, you
Your
do.
name has purchased my love.
You do.
I love your name.
You throw
Your
that
name
money
is one of the
towards-
greatest. You have one of the greatest Twitch usernames. Like every once in a while, I see a name where I'm like, "Oh wow, boiled tangerines." Didn't know
Right?
didn't know I was gonna love this, but I do. Cigar
It's like a
Goyle.
good-
Didn't
it's-
think I was ever gonna love this, but I do. Like it's such a great name. Doesn't matter. Cat vouch for you. That's good enough for me. Plus, you like my
Cat
username.
vouch? Like couch vouch?
Cat vouch, not couch vouch.
We gotta bring it back.
There's a
You know she
difference.
said that
Dude,
and she
look
wasn't
where
even
the
on a
couch is.
couch.
Look, oh, you moved your camera. Where your camera was up on the tall monitor was like perfect for couch vouch. We could legit. It functioned as like a
Yeah.
look.
Now we can do it, but
Look at that.
but now we can't.
If you just moved, if we moved the camera over a little bit and you moved over a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that for a third, I guess. Damn it, Charlie! I just fixed that.
Sorry, that was all for the purposes of making an example. Anyway, I got my grandmother. Not this year. I didn't get her anything this year. I just called her. I told her I was like, no, you know that I'm bad at gifts, right? And she's like, Christopher, you know that all I want is your love. And I was like,
She has a New York accent.
no, that's just my stereotypical Italian accent. It turns into
A
New York very quickly. No, it's like Italian women all sound like they're from New York.
She's not even Italian, is she?
No, but she has turned Italian over the course of being married for 40 years to an Italian and being in an Italian
boning
family.
an Italian man turns you Italian, or boning anybody Italian turns you.
Well, just
Italian.
being it's like that thing with accents. Like if if we move to California, we both sound like we have very country accents
we
comparatively.
do. We're cowboys out there.
Comparative to being in California.
Yeah.
But over time, our accents would disappear, and we would talk more like California people. Like that's just
I
how
don't
that
wanna
is.
talk like somebody from California. No offense to those of you. in
I don't even
California.
mean like a stereotypical.
I just don't like the.
You would become part of
I-
a mix, a melting pot.
I don't like the. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't like the. I feel like my voice would sound weird in a California. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my voice very much matches my accent, but like if it was more fast or slick back, it just like I would fuck up my words.
I don't think it would be about speed. It would just be about cadence. Your cadence would change because you wouldn't realize it. It's one of those things that happens over time. Like, dude, it's like that thing with Mac.
Cowboy, then I'm fucking John Wayne.
Hold on,
Or I'm John.
real quick before it gets too clogged up by the chat. Happy 15 months getting blocked by Huskers Day.
Is it been that long?
Wait, Chris, what? Has it been 15 months? Did you sub on the 15? What do you mean? Hey, Charlie, I know you're getting huge on Twitch and all, but can you flex for my sub? You didn't see it? Listen, first of all, I did see it. I was in the middle of a sentence. I just said it. How dare you? And I'm not flexing. I'm very weak and very fragile right now.
Why are you very weak and fragile? What
I just woke
happened
up.
to you? Oh.
I just mean I haven't been like in the gym or
meant.
anything. I don't want to flex in front of everybody. Anyway, let me get back to this. We do definitely have accents, first of all, like that we're not aware of.
We're Southern. Which is
Yes, but anyway, my grandmother, I got her name is Linda, and I got her,
Nana?
her name is, no, what?
No, your grandmother.
Yes, my
Your
nana.
other grandma? Oh,
No, my
your,
nana.
Your nana's name
Yes,
is Linda.
Her name is Linda.
Okay.
And
Linda. Oh wait, never mind. You can't do last names.
Thank
Never
you.
mind. Yeah.
she, for her, for Mother's Day, it was in the last 2 or 3 years, I can't remember which one it was, I got her as a joke. I knew this was stupid going in. It's why I did it. But because her name is Linda, and she always asked me about, like, video games that I was playing, because that's, like, that's her, like, I need to be in with the coolness that is his life now. What can I talk about that he'll like? She'd be like, so what games you playing? You know, like, that's, like, her thing. And I was like, Halo. So I got her a Linda action figure from Master Chief, like, from Halo.
Oh,
Linda, his buddy
yeah,
from the Spartan program, and I gave it to her, and she was like, Christopher, you know I know nothing about this, and I love it anyway. It was so funny, dude. It was so funny. But that was the last thing I got her for, like, in the last few years of Mother's Day. I don't get, you know me, I'm bad at gifts, and I tell her every year, I'm like, no, you know you don't have to give me anything, right? I don't want anything.
And she gets you stuff.
And she gets me stuff. And she's gotten better about it. She gets me stuff that is less like a gift and more like just a snack. She's like, here's some peanut butter filled pretzels and some Axe body spray. Like that's like what she gets me. Like every Christmas or every birthday, I get like there's some over here somewhere.
You got it, Charlie.
I have like Axe shampoo. I have like 4 bottles of Axe shampoo that I haven't been able to use just because like I have so much of it. I've been stacking Axe body spray and Axe shampoo for like the last 5 years, or body wash or whatever it is.
What if it's like that Dollar Tree like cologne or Walmart cologne? It's like bod.
Oh, I don't know.
It smells really strong. I got that for a gift all the time when I was little, but that was like more of like my dad and my uncle just like not really knowing what to get us aside from like the big stuff. And they were just like, what's a good stocking stuffer? And they would buy like that. Not that it doesn't smell bad. It's more like it's just very pungent. Like you wouldn't want to use a lot of that. Guess what else I've seen recently, Charlie?
What?
I watched the Family Guy episode last night where Brian and Stewie get locked in the safe.
That is such a good episode.
Right?
Mike showed me, he sent me a 7-minute clip from an episode where Illini Racers, that's our boy Chris, gifted 1 month tier sub to I Am Flint.
Aw.
You really wasted that. You gifted it to someone who's never here, who doesn't like us.
Wow, that is just cruel. Flint is like,
I love you, Flint.
Oh my god.
Me being a consistent viewer, ha 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 ha. See, he's literally mocking the fact that he's never here. I get fluffy socks from my grandma.
Do you ever get socks and stocks? Because socks and stocks are a pretty good gift. Especially with all the stuff that happened with Elon over this weekend.
I'm here every stream and will be until the day I die. We will discuss that. How dare you bring it up so early?
It's just so early.
It's just so early. No, it's nice. It's so early. That's such a great line.
I use that all the time and nobody ever gets my reference. And I'm like, oh, you guys just don't listen to funny music, huh?
Just wait until he finds out he's donating to a racist, homophobic, pedophilia promoting adulterer. First of all, how am I an adulterer?
You are
I
an
get
adulterer.
how
You cheat
I
on
get
me
how
all the time, Charlie. All the time.
we're not a thing.
We are.
First of all.
No, first of all.
Oh, I
Because
might.
got
Ooh,
us.
should I say that now?
What? What?
No, you'll keep asking me about it. We'll talk about it in a few minutes.
Okay.
Potentially.
I thought you were going to be gone, and I was sad this weekend until you told me like Saturday that you weren't going to be gone.
No, yeah, it's not till this coming week
I know.
or weekend.
But I had already called Matt, and I was like, "Look, man, like Charlie's gonna be gone. Like, I need you on board for this. We're gonna do a Matt.
You're not doing that.
We're not.
You haven't discussed it at all.
I asked you.
You couldn't. You wouldn't have been. No, you. I said, yeah, it would be fun, maybe. Like we used to
said
plan things like
maybe.
that.
I was getting stuff planned out for it.
No, that's not how you do that.
Oh.
You talk about it before you plan to come to my house when I'm not here to record shit on my
I was gonna
stuff.
ask you after I got Matt on board. And Matt might be on board.
First of all, no, you're a crackhead. You can't just do that.
Why
If
not?
Creighton's a cowboy, then I'm fucking John Wayne.
We've already said that.
John fucking Wayne.
Or John fucking. Yeah, you messed up the same way I did.
Did you say that?
I did say that. And I said it the same way you said it and fucked it up and then realized I fucked it up and then went back to try to fix it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see? Look at
Thanks for Liddy Poggers.
Wait, can we
gift
talk
sub.
about this for a second, though? Okay.
Which
Like,
thing?
hear me out. Like the me and Matt thing.
Okay, Creighton, I'm leaving on Friday
Or
for a vacation with a buddy of mine, and we are going to be gone until at the very earliest, like Tuesday next week. Or there's a chance we'd be back Monday night, but probably doubtful.
they're going
Excuse
on
me.
a trip. and
We'll
you
probably be
better
back
like it,
Tuesday or Wednesday. So we won't be able to do the podcast for the first few days of next week. Now, with that said, Creighton wants to do podcasts with Matt. The only way I feel even sort of comfortable with the podcast is if I know Matt is the one sitting in my seat controlling everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's not what's going to happen.
No, it is.
Creighton's going to sit over here.
Look,
Creighton,
no.
you sit over here when I go to the bathroom.
No,
I don't
really,
trust
look,
you.
look,
You
look,
have
no,
done.
no.
You've done a
Hear me
terrible
out, and
job.
This is why it won't happen.
You've done a terrible job.
Charlie,
You've
look
done
at
a
me.
terrible job gathering trust over the years.
Look, hear me out.
You have
This
the
is
worst
why-
track record. I don't trust anyone.
No.
Less than
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay,
There-
that's fine.
There's no one
But
I
hear me
don't
out.
trust.
Hear me out. This is why
more
that's
than
not
I don't
gonna
trust
happen. And I'm just gonna explain to you why. Number one, I don't want the weird leathery shit that's coming off your chair on me and on my suits.
It's not going to get on you or your suits because that's not
No.
your skin.
No. The second thing is
And you know
Matt
that.
has committed to doing an impression of you the whole time.
He's committed.
Yes.
How has he committed?
Well,
By saying I'll do it?
no. We were talking about it.
Creighton's
and-
standard for like his words
No.
are so
Hear me
low.
out. Hear me out. We were talking about it, and like he was like, "Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. I can get Charlie back for all those horrible impressions he's done of me." And it's like, Matt, you have to be Charlie the whole time. And he was.
But
like,
even that,
"Okay."
you know that's not going to work.
Why not?
Because Matt enjoys talking about stuff, but doesn't that much. So all it's going to take is you saying one thing that he actually wants to talk about. And he's going to be like, oh,
He's gonna
dude,
break
you
character.
know
you
what?
think?
Yeah, so like, dude, actually, I have a lot of
Oh.
information about that. And then he's going to start talking about
No,
it.
but he could do that like you. He just has to be like a little bit more like asshole-ish about it.
Mm-hmm. He can't do it. Matt's too nice.
I
Matt's
think
like
he
the
can do it.
nicest
I
person
think
we
like,
know.
look, we can turn him into an asshole. We just have to work at it. You know what I mean?
Charlie being anti-fun as always. God, Charlie's such a hater. Sure needs that vacation. It's not even a vacation for me. That's the thing. I'm just going with a friend so that he has a better vacation. Creighton couldn't work the computer anyway. Racer stopped trying to be cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna enjoy myself
She's
on
got
a
a point.
vacation.
I mean, who said that? Shit.
Who said which thing?
I can't work a computer.
Yeah, but I'm worried he'd try and figure it out.
No, I won't. Look, if you do this, if you let us do this, I promise you, like, I will not like try to fuck it up or anything like that. 'Cause like I'm more.
To be honest, Creighton would cancel it last minute. I'll make sure he sits in his seat, Charlie. How? You're not gonna be here.
Look,
Kat, if you come to my house and run the podcast, I'll let you run the podcast with Creighton because I trust that you'll keep him in line.
no, look, it's
I
not,
mean that. I'll teach you how to
I
do
really
this shit.
like. I would. I'm more
you can,
so.
you can sleep on my bed. You can have my room for the weekend. Keep it up. Make sure that it doesn't get dirty, like from all the
I'm more
trespassers.
I'm more committed to wanting the podcast to just happen than fucking with you. So whatever I have to do to make that happen, I will do. And
You know, he means that. I do mean that. Homies, guys suck. Want to fight someone for me? Do we want to fight someone for JoJo?
Yes.
Just immediately on board.
Yeah.
Don't care who
JoJo's
it is.
awesome. What are you talking
What
about?
if it's someone you know? What if it's someone who you're close with that it just happens to be one of those weird Pulp Fiction
I
coincidences?
feel like somebody fucked up. And they're gonna pay.
What if it's your brother?
I can fuck up my brother.
What if it's your dad?
I can fuck up my dad.
You think you can fuck up your
My
dad?
dad's old and weak.
Your dad isn't old or weak. Your
My
dad
dad's-
is middle
You have not
aged.
seen my dad in years. Okay.
I've
first
seen
of
him literally in the last 3
Look,
months.
look.
I saw him at Walmart.
all.
We talked for a few minutes.
Look.
He is huge. He still could fuck both of us up
he's got-
with like by
He's
himself.
got where he grunts and stuff all the time, just doing menial
So do
shit.
you.
So we just have to
You
go.
grunt shit when you're having a conversation.
Look, we
Let
just
alone
have to
get
go.
up out of your
we
getting up
just
out of your
have
chair.
to go for the knees, and I think we got him.
You're a crackhead. Your dad could roll over and beat the fuck out of both
No,
of us.
because hear me out. He has gout a lot, so we just have to go for the knees and the foot, and then we're good. And then he's got a weak spot on his shoulder. I know. And then the eyes. The eyes are the groin of the face, Charlie.
I'm down, JoJo. I fought my sister today. Oh, story time. I uppercut my sister. Thank you, Kat. Ew, Brits. He's in England. Creep. Oh, JoJo, you're fine. What? Listen, I'll fight a guy for you, but I'm not going to England to do it. That's too much work
Why not go to
for
England
someone
to
who
fight a
doesn't
guy?
deserve it.
Why not, Charlie? What's stopping you? Who's stopping you?
I said I didn't want a serious thing with him, and he started RP. He started RP. That made me concerned. He started RP. What is RP? I blocked him already, but he creepy.
RP. Reposting?
I have no idea. Don't go for his knees. I'm sure your dad has money-making knees. I have bitches in England. Let me know his location. Roleplay. Ah, okay.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
He started role-playing?
Just out of nowhere, like, I'm about to take my shirt off and, like, kiss you softly.
Oh, okay, please.
Then
I
it
get
gets, like, yeah.
You mean role-playing like
yeah,
from over the
text.
phone?
Yeah, like,
Oh,
over
okay.
texting. Like, imagine being like, no, I don't want this. And he
I
just
thought you
keeps,
meant like
like
role-playing in person. I was like, but he's in England.
No, he's just doing like that would be so uncomfortable because
See,
you're
that's
like,
I'm
you're
so
like, stop.
I'm so
and he's
vanilla.
like, no, baby, I won't stop.
I'm so vanilla on stuff like that, relationship-wise, where
Why?
like when you say role-playing, I don't even think that role-playing over the phone or through text would be a thing. Like that's just not where my brain goes.
Oh yeah.
My brain goes like you role-play like in the bedroom.
You
or
can
in
do
the
that too.
house or
Some
out
like
in the
it
world.
just depends on like it gets really hot sometimes too. Like
My
depending
favorite situation of role-playing that I've seen in media was in Parks and Recreation, where Andy and April are playing what's the FBI guy's name that he plays? Like Jake Snake Rat or
something
Snake Hole or
like- yeah.
something, and she plays
no,
like
she's Madam Snakehole.
she's Madam Snake
Bert,
Hole.
he's like Bert something. Bert
Burt Macklin.
Yeah.
Burt Macklin FBI.
FBI.
And they're out in public doing
Yeah.
it. That dude, have you ever seen the blooper for that?
I like the
She slaps him and he
yeah.
goes, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "Do you have a boner?" And he's like, "I've never been slapped before. Do it again." Dude, it's like great.
I like the one where
She literally
Leslie,
like Aubrey Plaza, like he has a real boner. She has to like
Yeah.
walk away. She's like, "Oh my god!" Like she's just freaking out.
I like the one where Leslie and
Could you imagine?
what's his name? Leslie and Ben are playing like Ronald Reagan and Mrs. Reagan.
Oh my god, I love Leslie Knope is my dream woman. I need Leslie Knope. That's like the person I need in my life to help me with like being a person. Like that's like whether we're like boyfriend or girlfriend or I'm like her. She's my I'm Tom or any of the other cast of male characters. Like I just need a Leslie Knope in my life to like help me progress through life. She's like the ultimate like big sister, like big mother, cousin, anybody figure in your life, you know?
Yes.
And I would date her. She's the whole package. I would she just I need that human being somewhere inside of my life. Like she needs to be casted in my cast of life characters. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Do we have anything resembling a Leslie Knope outside of now Kat, I suppose?
Lindsay.
Yeah, but she's not like in our life.
I mean, she is, but she isn't. She just lives so far away. Carly, maybe?
Again, not in our. I'm saying someone we see. I mean, I know I don't have one. Like,
I
is there
do.
anyone at work? You have like those people at work?
And it's probably that.
I don't have any of those people.
And it could do like a lot of things.
Do you guys want to hear my uppercut sister story? I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm surprised it's not already in chat. I showed interest and assumed that you would have started typing about it.
What?
I've never seen that she uppercut her sister.
Who?
Kat. She fought her
Wait,
sister.
so who are we fighting, Josie?
A guy in England. Are you
Oh,
not paying
okay.
attention?
I'm sorry. I got Kat's story and Josie's story mixed up. Because I was like, wait a minute. Like, it's not Josie's sister that we're fighting.
I never seen Creighton's father, but I got 500 on the old man. Copenhagen,
Normally-
I love how much you know that I'm right.
normally, like it's the other way around. Some creepy dude is coming after Cat, and then like that's who we have to fight. And then Josie, like I would expect to fight her sister for some reason.
Okay.
That's not off of knowing you, Josie. I was like, that's my
Oh
way
my
of
god.
determining. Jesus. So my sister. Oh my god. You read that.
Charlie's
Charlie.
role
That's a lot.
playing. This is the whites only water fountain. God damn it. Yeah, baby. Yo, guess what I watched last night? What, Jacob? So my sister is spending 2 nights at my parents' house because she has to do stuff down here for her wedding. She went through my parents' drawers yesterday and found my Wii games. I thought that said Will. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be crazy. She came in here butt fuck early this morning and was like, I'm taking your Wii games. I said, fuck no, you're not. Those are for my kids. The kids you don't have. Okay. And she threw a hissy fit and started calling me and my mother very mean names. So she left and went to work, whatever. This is amazing.
Yeah, I would
500
be-
Days of
I would
Summer.
be
It was so
upset.
good.
Why
Is
would
it
you
so
try
good?
to take? Why would you take?
Hey, y'all. Hey, Jack.
Why would you take fucking Wii games?
Why
from
would
your
you take
sister?
them and just be like, they're mine now?
Yeah.
I
That's no way to
ask,
do that.
like, I don't
Ask,
understand.
Yeah, just be like, can I take these? Like I hate. She sounds like she's turning into a bridezilla.
He got really creepy once.
You ever watch that?
I didn't
shit,
want a
Charlie?
serious relationship since he was so far from me. What'd you say?
You ever watch that, Charlie?
What?
Bridezilla.
No.
Ah.
Or
I haven't
500
either.
Days of Summer. I've heard that 500 Days of Summer is
that
one of
the
those
one
movies.
with Jim Carrey?
I don't think. I think 500 Days of Summer is the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt when he's like a kid. And what's her name? God damn it. The one from New Girl. She comes back home and takes my Wii games for her child. She's 27 years old. Then she then told me that I'm a fat ass and she wishes I was never born, and I uppercut her and took my Wii games.
Did you knock out any teeth?
Is your sister alive still?
What Wii games?
Did
by
you
the
kill
way?
her?
Does she even have a Wii?
And the girl from Elf. Her name is Zoe Deschanel. I hear that he's like bad to her in that movie. Like he does some like fucked up shit. Like I hear that movie didn't
Like that.
age well for like cancel culture.
Oh.
Like according to Joseph Gordon-Levitt himself, he was like, "Listen, guys, don't like judge me by this movie because my character's a bad guy in this movie." I never watched it. Not because I don't want to.
What about
it
the
just
Notebook?
never come
The
up.
Notebook kind of like it aged well, but I mean, like as far as like some of the stuff he does, that's pretty crazy. You ever watched Notebook?
Yes, a long time ago.
Did
My
you like
sister, it's okay. I'm not big on like. I like romantic comedies. I'm not big on like romance.
it? Yeah.
Like I watched Dear John, the one with Channing Tatum. I liked it because the father and his John and his father's story was great.
I like the Notebook in that it's a good story, but also like the whole time I was watching it with somebody I was dating at the time. I just kept making jokes the whole time, and it was
Yeah,
so
see,
funny.
it would be fun to do
Because-
that.
Because like some scenes they're just like I get they have to act serious, but like it's just way over the top. And I'm like, bruh, like imagine what he's thinking right now. Like you know what I mean? Like he's like, damn, this girl's fine. Like I'm about to bang her. Because they do each other. Like I don't know if you guys have seen The Notebook or not, but they do each other for the first time in, like this old house, and it's supposed to be romantic and everything. But like at the same time, I'm like, bruh, imagine like they're fucking and like this rats and stuff start crawling all over them.
I will ask again: is Shit Toes' sister single? No, she barricaded herself in her room and is wailing still. Oh no, she's 27. Nice. Well,
did you get the Wii
fuck that
games
lady.
back? And
She-
did you
yes,
lock them up
she
someplace
did.
safe?
She did get them back after she punched her sister. Did you not hear?
No, but
the end
she
of the
didn't
story?
answer me about the teeth thing.
She didn't. But why would you ask 2 questions? Why not just ask the question
I'm
she hasn't
asking
answered?
5 questions. Because Kat is going to be a president one day, and she needs to get used to these questions just being thrown at her.
My
I'm looking
sister
out for
threatened
you,
me with a
Kat.
knife because I asked her to pay for all the food she ate. She then threw a hissy fit and is now barricaded in the bathroom.
She
Like,
threatened
first
you
of
with
all,
a
she
knife?
threatened my own sister. What the fuck, autocorrect? Yes, that's Jack. That's his
Oh.
story.
Wait, she threw.
She is 27. I love that you are putting at the end she is 27. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Oh.
Sneaky just resubbed for 23 months. Holy
Jesus.
shit, Batman.
Bananas.
It's almost 2 years.
Shit nanas.
Are you done?
Sorry, I keep thinking of shittinisms. Guess what?
Wait, hold on.
Shitisms.
First of all, Sneaky, I love you, Sneaky. Sup. Thank you for putting a message at all. I love you. You're the best. That's the good thing about 500 Days of Summer. It's
Sneaky.
not just a typical romantic movie. It displays a good message about life, and it's like a romantic comedy. I know. That's my thing. I love romantic comedies. Like The Notebook isn't a romantic comedy. The Notebook's like a romance movie. You know what I mean? And like a drama. Like whatever. Okay, have fun. Be a love story. Love stories, I feel like, are so much more realistic as romantic comedies. Like Crazy Stupid Love
Yeah.
is a weirdly realistic.
That one's still on Netflix, right?
I hope so. I don't know. I have it either way. That's a great movie. See, now I'm just gonna blank on romantic comedies. I've seen 1,000 of them. Sleeping with Other People is hilarious.
Finding a Friend
good.
for the End of the World.
Finding a Friend for the that's barely a romantic comedy. That's more a comedy than a romantic comedy. It's got like romance in it.
Oh, they got Back to the Future 2 on Netflix. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so they are good Wii games like Wii Sports, and she's barely single, but will probs get divorced since her fiance is low-key abusive? Oh, my God, Kat.
Oh my
And a
God.
fucking nut job. She threatened the wrong person. I'd beat the fuck out of her. How's it been 2 years? I'll be dead in no time. Sneaky. Goddamn. It's okay. Look, if it makes you feel any better, we're all going to be worm food, very close to the same time.
Who?
All of us.
Not
Everyone's going
me.
to die. Yeah.
No.
Whether
I mean,
you
I
die
will.
tomorrow or in 200 years, like that's still relatively the same time in the grand scheme of time in the all of
Yeah.
it.
It's kind of scary thinking about it. I had a panic
Is it?
attack last night thinking about it.
Really? You
Yeah.
had a panic attack thinking about that?
Yeah.
But like what? How we're all gonna die?
Well, that so this is what happened. I was watching Family Guy, and then they were talking about like
I love that the panic attack story starts with watching Family.
So I was watching Family Guy, and they come on the news, and they're like, "Yeah, there's a black hole at the edge of our universe, and the event horizon is gonna like hit Earth in like a day, and we're all gonna die."
Oh, the April Fool's joke?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so
and I started
good.
thinking about it. I was like, "Damn, like if something happened like that to me, like, oh my god, like
Yes, Nikki, we're
we'd
about
just
to
be
discuss
gone. Like everything would be gone."
it. Yeah, everything's gone already in the grand scheme of things.
And then
If it all disappeared, it all disappears. It's not like we notice it and it's gone in the blip, like in the,
I know,
in
but
just 1 second.
but it still would like be sad. You know what I mean? And I would be sad a little bit. And it made me panic attack.
What do you mean you'll be sad?
I don't know. It just I don't know.
Be sad about what? I mean, what do you mean you'll be sad? What will make you sad?
Like thinking about like it just all being gone one day.
I mean, yeah, it's sad, but like that's what's happening all over the mini universes,
I mean, that's
like
fair.
and galaxies and solar systems. Like, listen, first of all, if anyone still thinks there's no aliens, you're a crackhead.
Mhm.
There are aliens. I'm like it's like mathematically makes more sense that there are aliens than there aren't aliens. Have we met aliens? Probably not. But maybe.
But maybe.
See, my thing is, I've been listening to a lot of scientists talk about aliens recently, 'cause like there are a lot more mainstream, like real, like doctorate level scientists that are talking about them and like giving their opinions on like what might be happening, and like more and more scientists are thinking about it from a logistic standpoint than ever before. You know, it's not just a bunch of conspiracy theorists and crazy people who are like aliens, dude. It's like people who actually study like statistics and like math and like cultural events that have happened. And like there was one guy, I forget his name. There's a scientist. He's like a theoretical physicist, and he had a doctorate in a certain type of mathematics. And he said during the Cold War, there were multiple times that people in America and in Russia were trying to launch nukes, as for tests and things, but they were active nukes, and that every time they went to do it, something appeared over their bases, like a UFO would appear over the bases, and it wouldn't shoot anything at them. It wouldn't like attack anybody, but it would do something that would ruin all the mechanical systems for the firing of the nukes. In both countries, in America, like in other in places like that were our enemies, and it was basically halting any testing or use of any nuclear weapons. And what a lot of scientists have been kind of racking their brain over, like one of the big theories going around right now in in academia is, if aliens are here, are they trying to keep us safe because they realize we're on the precipice of becoming smart enough to like handle them, like to be able to understand that they're here, and because there's definitely a lot of people that wouldn't like freak out, but there's still so many people that would freak the fuck out. Like think about how many religious people there still are who like definitely don't think that aliens exist, and how like if knowing that they existed would ruin them, like. I mean, you know, there's like 7+ billion people on the planet. Fucking 6 billion of them are religious. Like, you know, a ridiculous amount of people are religious. Like, if all of a sudden religion disappears, or at least a big leg to stand on for the basis of everybody's religion, like, do you know how many like mass panics there would be if aliens invaded? Or not even invaded. If an alien just like landed in the front lawn of the White House and like walked up and shook Joe Biden's hand and was like, "Hey, I'm an alien and I'm here and I'm cool. I promise. We're cool. We're here to help." Like, how many people still like that's enough for them to just be like, "Well, it's done." Creighton, that's where you look into spirituality. It helps a lot. It helps a lot to try to understand the universe / death. Creighton, just believe in heaven. It's another life without suffering. It's what it says in the Bible. There you go. Are the aliens super complex, or are they just brain-dead worms? Who knows? Well, listen, if they're aliens... Look, there's definitely bacteria on Mars, which is the dictionary definition of aliens. There is life, technically, on Mars. Microscopic life. So, boom, aliens. But that's not what, you know, we mean, and you know it. I'm talking about real, come here and hang out with us. Try and talk to us. When my friend died, I spent a lot of time studying spirituality and nearly eliminated that fear of oblivion for me. Yeah.
I swear.
I've had similar, like, walkabouts in my brain. Whatever happens after is a problem for future me. I'm living for right now. Solve things I can solve now. That's a good way of looking at it. USSR has the best national anthem. How dare you? Does religion say aliens don't exist or something? Well, the Bible does. The Bible? The King James version of the Bible nowadays does. It, and really the modern version of the Bible that has been transcribed over the very original copy of the Bible had like 4 books in it that aren't in it anymore, and one of them talked about there being aliens, sort of. I forget. Mike told me about it. I forget what the book was called. But
Aliens 322 or something like that.
Sure.
And then it had a picture of the guy
book of the
going
Bible
like,
named Aliens. Aliens, yeah. Charlie saying academia was like watching your child get a hit in Little League. I'm overflowed with pride. Listen, Copenhagen, do you see who my co-host is? Academia isn't going to come up very often, or the proper use of it. I don't see how aliens would ruin the idea of God or religion. Well, it's because the new Bible, the King James Bible, says specifically that God made us in his image, and that it cut out a big portion of the Bible that used to say there might be aliens. And if you do that to a lot of people who already have a problem
accepting that there are other religions.
Yes, and also not understanding how to like differentiate what in the Bible is okay to live by or not, you know, considering people get fucking tattoo verses from the Bible tattooed on them, and that alone is a very big problem according to the Bible. Like, imagine all the contradictions that are going to start to arise if aliens show up all of a sudden. Like, there's already so many ridiculous contradictions in the Bible.
Imagine faster than light travel.
I don't know if that contradicts anything.
I know that, but that'd be cool to do. I just was thinking about cool shit aliens could show us.
Yes.
Stuff we don't need necessarily, but like, you know. There's this great like thing that is brought up
Bigfoot?
in Fahrenheit. What is it? Fahrenheit
421
521 451 or something. It's fine. It's 451.
It's something. Yeah, it's numbers.
So there's like this part brought up where the cars go so fast that they have to make the billboards like miles long, so that way the cars can actually see.
Hilarious.
So like if you like think about it, if we get faster than light travel, we're just gonna have to have really long billboards in space, so that way you can have.
Is that what we're gonna need?
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna need?
Yeah. Like think about.
That's
like
what we're gonna need, Craig.
Like so, it'll be like hyperspace in Star Wars, but instead there'll be like ads and it'll be like little scrolly things. Either that, or we'll just all have HUDs that.
Well, what if aliens' feet are even bigger?
Wonder what they look like dick-wise.
They kind of smack. Not gonna lie. Wait.
Schmack.
Macadamia. God damn it. Never tried. What about Bigfoot? Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, do you believe that Bigfoot's still among us? Really?
I believe in all the cryptids. Crypto.
You believe in all the cryptids?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
Like, why not? Like, what's your,
Well,
what's your
I think
argument?
I think we would see them. I think everyone's got a phone and a camera now, and we would have seen them.
I mean, some of these places
Like
are very
Bigfoot-
remote. Like, how can you believe in a giant sloth over?
well, because
like,
there are
the
parts.
Loch Ness monster. Do you think Loch Ness monster is real?
No.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause Loch Ness isn't that big, and someone would have seen a dragon by now. It's not that
It's
hard
not
to.
really a dragon. It's like
It's huge.
The theory is
It's
it's
huge.
a dinosaur.
Yes, and it's huge. The theory is it's huge. It's not a fucking lizard. We
No.
have dinosaurs. A crocodile is a dinosaur. It's been here since the dinosaurs.
No, but
Like-
I mean, like, it's like one of the like old dinosaurs that just got like stuck in the loch.
Oh, so you think it's a being that is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old?
Either that or it's a family of beings that's hundreds of thousands of years old.
Yeah,
that
like
progressively
crocodiles.
passed it down.
That's what alligators and crocodiles are. They're like 70 million years old. Like, crocodiles have not changed in form in the fossil record for millions of years. They're the same as they were during the dinosaurs. They're just the lizards. They were the lizards that were in the water instead of the lizards that were on land. And over time, they got up on land anyway. Or like, they were probably on land anyway, and then just have been back and forth the whole time. Anyway, we see a lot of those. We see a lot of animals that are almost extinct. Like, but we don't see any of these other. We don't see the Loch Ness monster. Loch Ness monster is not real. And the picture, the old, like the classic one, is a hoax. Like the guy that took it and announced it on his deathbed. Like, he showed the original pictures. Like, he had them and kept them forever and was like, "Here, look, I was lying. Fuck all of you." Bigfoot is the only one I still cling to, because Bigfoot and the giant sloth. And really only the giant sloth, because the giant sloth is something that could be mistaken for Bigfoot.
What about chupacabra?
It's a fucking coyote.
Is it?
The chupacabra, the legend is it's fucking a little bigger than a coyote and kills sheep. It's a coyote. People see a weird thing at night when they have a flashlight for 1 second 'cause it runs away. It's a coyote. The chupacabra isn't some monster. It's just coyotes. People see coyotes. Same with Bigfoot. Most of the time, people just see bears. Like, there's no Bigfoot. If Bigfoot was real and trying to hide from us, no one who sees him would live. He'd kill people. Are you kidding me? Yeah, what about Megalodon? That's a good one.
Ooh, Megalodon.
First of all, it's not Megalodon. It's Megalodon.
Megalodon, yeah.
Replace your G with your L. That is a cool one. But again, it's one of those things that, like, if there's any that has, like, a statistical basis for being alive, it's the Megalodon, only because there is so much ocean that we have not seen.
Well, it's
With
just like
that
people
said-
thought the giant squid was a myth,
Well,
and we found one.
they thought it was a myth because they didn't see one. But it's not been a myth for a long time. Like, we knew there were giant squid in, like, 2003 or 2004. That's just about photo evidence, though. We got pictures. Now, Megalodon is one of those things where, like, for a Megalodon to exist, we would have found shit that made sense that it exists. 'Cause, like, no one's found, like, a very new Megalodon tooth. All the Megalodon teeth we find are fossils. You know what I mean? Like, they're all so old. Like, and shark teeth, like, sharks drop their teeth so often. You know what I mean? We would have found Megalodon teeth. But
Unless it doesn't have teeth anymore.
what?
Maybe it's evolved like something else besides teeth.
Right.
It could. Crazy shit happens with evolution all the time. We have thumbs.
So do chimps and gorillas.
Yeah. But
We've had them for millions of years. Like humans, or not humans, but like humanoid things. Anyway, stop. There needs to be a case for a lot of these things. The case for the Megalodon is the ocean's big, so there could still be one. We haven't explored a lot of our ocean. Could it be down low in the depths, like taking out whales and shit, and that's how it lives? Sure. But I haven't seen any whales with giant, that are bitten in half, and I haven't seen any orcas that are bitten in half.
of course not. They would eat the whole thing.
Sure, but we would still find remnants. We'd find bones. We'd find something. Like, Sharks don't eat bones unless it can fit in there. And I don't care how big a megalodon is. If it's eating certain whales, it's not eating the whole thing. Like, certain stuff can't make it. Like, megalodons were big, but they weren't eat a blue whale big. Not eat a blue whale whole big, at least. They were, megalodons were, like, bigger than great whites, but not, like, absurdly bigger. They could eat, like, an elephant, not a whale. Not a whale by itself. Whales are huge. Humpback whales are huge. Blue whales are huge. Might have been eating dolphins. They could fuck up some dolphins. Excuse me. Bigfoot, again, the only ground I have for Bigfoot is, like, that it could be mistaken for something else. Most of the time, Bigfoot's a bear. Some of the time, maybe he's a giant sloth. That's the one I'm clinging to, mainly just because it would be cool to see a giant sloth. I kind of hope they're alive and in that rainforest in South America that no one can get to because of how high up it is and how thin the air is. But we won't know for a long time. It's hard to get in there. You're a good speller. What about mermaids? Mermaids are not real. What about the damn mermaids? I think mermaids are real.
You don't think mermaids are weird?
No, I don't think mermaids are real.
Why
Yeah,
not?
because we'd see them. They're people.
Would
Yes, we would.
I don't know.
People would be friends with them.
What if dolphins are mermaids, technically?
What do you even mean by that kind of statement?
Like, think about it. They're
No.
very smart, right?
Yes, they're
They
smart.
have different accents.
Fucking ravens are smart.
different, like,
They don't have different
Yes.
accents. They have different
they do
languages.
Have different accents, though, too.
Languages, not
Like,
accents.
if they have a different language, then they definitely have a different accent.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. We have different languages, and you can tell if somebody speaks a different language by the accent that they have in that language.
No, you can't. No, I know people that only speak English that still have Italian accents because their family had Italian accents, so they grew up speaking English with Christopher Walken. The reason he speaks English is because he was born. He was German, born in an Asian community, so he had a German accent, speaking English with Asians all the time. That's why his
voice.
That's why his voice is so weird. People's voices are different. Dolphins don't have accents; they have language. There's a difference. Humpback whales all have different languages, but can also all sing the same song every year.
Really?
Yeah, they have like songs that go viral basically throughout the ocean because they sing so loud trying to find mates that other males will hear a song, think it's good, and all of a sudden every humpback whale in the season will be singing the same song trying to get the women.
That's kind of sweet.
It is. It's kind of cool.
I gotta use the bathroom.
I'd watch Charlie Boy in the woods hunting Bigfoot. I'd definitely watch Charlie Boy Bigfoot hunting in the woods, episode 202 idea. Listen, guys, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I am saying that I'm not going to do that. I'm not hunting Bigfoot. There's no reason. I'm not going to the Pacific Northwest or to South America, the only places left where Bigfoot might be wandering. Maybe the upper areas of Canada or Alaska or even Russia, but there's just no shot. We have so many cameras, guys. It's crazy how many cameras we have. Looking at Creighton's blank, emotionless face as Charlie rambles on about whales is A1 content. You know him, dude. He just doesn't. Her name is Aquamarine. Wait, are you talking about fucking mermaids? I'm friends with a mermaid? Oh, are you? Aquamarine, are you talking about the fucking show? How dare you? Eat a blue whale over the course of a week, just snack on it? Right. It's like that guy who ate that plane. If I link you guys a video about an incredibly rare squid, will you guys watch it on stream and let us know if you think it's real? But it's like a scary creature sort of thing. I'm not watching a scary creature sort of thing. I'm a little bitch. Aquamarine is my bestie. She's a mermaid. So is Ariel. She's my friend too. Cat. These are fictional characters. Bring your knife for Bigfoot hunting? If I go Bigfoot hunting, I'm taking multiple guns with very powerful ammunition. Among Us stands for fresh chat, guys. How dare you? But it's not actually scary, just really trippy. I love you, Charlie Cat. I love you too. We're having a conversation about real things. Imagine Bigfoot. Megalodons, real things. Charlie, refresh. Dude, I don't want to refresh. That's so much clicking. It's all the way over there. Fact that Bigfoot could be Russian makes him more scary. That's a good point. The fact that Bigfoot could be Russian makes him scarier.
Did you ever see the movie with Hugh Jackman like claymation.
Which one? Flushed Away?
No, not Flushed Away, but it's about him going to go get Bigfoot or hunt down Bigfoot. He's an adventurer of sorts.
Mm,
It was just recent. It was actually really good.
I did not.
It's hold on, I'm gonna look up his IMDb page and tell you what it is. Speaking of which, there was something I thought about. Guess what? I sold my car over the weekend.
Did you take it to the place?
No,
The guy came and got it?
no.
What happened?
Some guy just walked up and bought it, and I was like, sure.
What about the other guy? Wasn't he going to offer like a ridiculous amount of money?
Well, he would never commit to offering that, and I was like, I'm not taking it all the way up there for, like, nothing. So
I understand. Well, that's good. You sold the car.
yes.
Not paying insurance on it anymore.
Well,
I
wasn't
hope.
paying insurance on it before that anyway.
Well, you
Like,
did for a long time without
yeah,
using it.
Well, now it's gone, so
That's good.
I kind of miss it though, in a way.
Oh my God, Creighton, if we'd let him, would just have 50 cars in his driveway over
So,
time that
now
he was
I'm trying
paying
to buy
for.
this other car, and then
Conspiracy? Putin is Bigfoot's cousin.
bad education. Missing link. That's what it's called.
Your telephone. Missing link.
Yeah, look it up. It's pretty. It was actually very good. It's by the
Hugh
same
Jackman claymation movie.
It's by the same people who make fuck, what's it called? Like Wallace and Gromit and all that. Maybe not Wallace and Gromit. Like the same
Meet
people.
Mr. Link. The missing link. Okay, I did see like ads for this,
Mm.
and it was good.
It was good. It was really good. It's by the same people who make Kubo and the Two Strings.
I didn't
Which
watch that either.
You haven't seen Kubo and the Two Strings? Oh my god. It's so good, Charlie.
Conspiracy: Trump is an orangutan's cousin. That's funny because he's orange. Get it? Orangutans are orange. Anyway, guys, it's been too long since the podcast happened.
It has
This weekend went, but I had a good weekend, but like it was
very
very
long.
long. It was a
It
very
felt long.
long county.
Yeah. County.
I'm looking at the counties for the weather, is why I say county. It was a long weekend. Freudian slip right there. The weather in Baxter County, Arizona, is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and the precipitation is a whopping 2%. 2%. He's in the chat. He's black as a mod. I'm just going to slowly but surely add something to the end every time. That'll be a new guy. Dude, we're going to get to a point where it's like 15 minutes of us just describing 2%.
Whoa.
What?
So I have the number for the day. And
Okay.
like, this just kind of blew me away. So today's number obviously is 201, but the number I found for it is called Event 201, and it basically was like an exercise for a high-level pandemic situation. And hold on, where is this? The John Hopkins Center of Health Security, in partnership with the World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise on October 18th, 2019 in New York. The exercise illustrated areas where the public/private partnerships will be necessary during the response to a severe pandemic in order to diminish large-scale economic and social consequences. Isn't that crazy that happened like just a couple months before COVID?
No.
'Cause they knew.
Listen, I don't want to get into conspiracy shit tonight. Not like
But-
that. Not that kind of conspiracy shit.
But like, isn't that like?
Listen, man. What's the word of the day? And this better not be a crazy word of the
I
day.
don't know. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, my God. What is it?
AAVE. It's an abbreviation for.
Oh, AAVE is... Hold on. I know what this is, actually.
Come on, you got it.
I read about this today. It's African Americans... And then it's like... It's something weird. Michael Che...
Vernacular English.
Yes.
Kind of like it's like slang.
Yes, and Michael Che was very upset about it because apparently he offended the Aves in his new HBO Max show, and he was like, "Listen, Aves, I'm sorry, but like, this isn't how they talk."
With words including clout, simp, bussin', musty, lit, turnt, and a lot of stuff, which is a lot just spelled A-L-L-A-T.
Okay, that word was okay.
Yeah.
I was about to hit
There's
you.
also the
screaming.
N word in here, but I can't say that.
You can't say it. Hey,
I'm not
pussy,
gonna
I
say it.
love you. Shake, I love you too.
Is what I mean. No, it is not a Gen Z language. Shit, been around y'all slow.
Damn, waiting an hour to do the weather. Kind
Uh,
of weird. Listen, Flint, I will throw it.
Yeah, that's how we've been lately.
Imagine buying a vehicle from Creighton. I will not imagine that. Hi Jackman is in Prisoners, though. You mean Hugh Jackman? But yes, he is great in Prisoners. You can't say
Do you want me
Nigerian?
to send you this link to that other thing so that way you can look at it later for your
Mhm.
conspiracy theories?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't want
Well, I'll
to.
drop it in the Discord
Oh my god.
for everybody to look at if they want to. What about the gas price crisis thing going on? Have you seen that?
I have not. I
So,
don't drive anything.
Everybody in town, Charlie, pretty much is almost out of gas
Nice.
because they're panic buying because some hacker hacked a fuel line or some pipeline out west.
Okay.
And I don't know if the hacker shut it down or what's going on, but like basically speaking, like everybody panicked and bought a bunch of gas, which is a pain in the ass for me because I was gonna buy gas earlier today. And I was like, nah, I'll wait till like my fuel light comes on, and my fuel light came on as I was on the way here. And I'm like, damn it, I gotta buy gas.
I panic buy gas more than toilet paper. I mean, you guys know panic buying gas. It makes gas super expensive. Yes, it does, but also the gas doesn't save. Like gas doesn't like last. Like if you hoard gas, like it goes bad.
Yeah.
Like especially gas that we use now, like ethanol based gas, it turns into hydrazine very quickly,
Mm-hmm.
or into just pure ethanol instead of like actual gasoline. Like it depends on what kind. It depends
Toilet
on what
paper lasts.
depends on what mixture you have. Toilet paper lasts if you keep it dry, sure, unless bugs get into it and then they start hoarding the paper towel. They burrow into it and live in there.
Yeah.
Charlie's full of hot gas. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
How long does it take to go bad? It depends on the mix. So, most gasoline used in America
It's
has a
regular,
shelf life of like 3 months from the
Oh.
time it's put in the pumps.
Yeah.
Like that's when most of it gets put out, and they have to refuel pretty often. So like no one's ever worried about that. There's some. I want to say I think diesel fuel is good forever.
Yeah.
Diesel fuel is effectively good forever. If you buy diesel fuel, you could wait 10 years and it'll still be good. But like normal gasoline does not last very long anymore. It was the Colonial Pipeline from the Gulf to the Northeast. There you go. Excuse me. My linen closet is packed full of gas. It was the transcontinental pipeline from the northwest to the Russian coast, or northeast to the Russian coast.
Oh, the one that goes underwater.
And that's what now?
It was hacked, I believe is the phrase that was used.
It's crazy to me that there is a little wire under the ocean that connects our internet
Yeah.
to like Europe. And that's all it is. It's not like signals out in the air. It's like there's a wire and it's a metal pipe. Dude, there was one of my favorite memes is like when you see like a terrible thing on the internet and then it cuts to a video of a shark like biting that wire. Like there's a video of a shark like just trying to eat that
sharks
wire.
are attracted to it because of we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but the electromagnetic frequencies.
I feel like this was way more than a few weeks ago.
No,
Sure
the
it is.
electromagnetic thing.
I'm sure. I'm talking about that sharks do this. I think this is something we talked about many months ago, and you're saying weeks.
No, not the shark thing. The shark thing was like
A long time.
last week or the week before last. It really was. It's been pretty.
About the
recent.
shark biting the line of the internet?
No, the sharks being attracted to electromagnetic frequencies.
Okay.
I don't know if we brought the line thing specifically, but yeah.
It had a Dudley padlock on the pipeline. It got hacked. I don't know what that means.
So it got hacked by somebody who was computer hacking it, or somebody who just was like wanting to bust it.
Probably both. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's crazy to me that line could get cut, and like it's crazy to me really how fast that data travels. 'Cause like
Yeah.
I have a microphone, and I'm talking into a computer, and in less than a second, my friends in Europe can hear me. Like we have a
Now-
conversation.
now
You know
wait,
what I
wait,
mean?
wait.
Like that. All that information.
Like, is it just one wire, or is it like multiple wires?
Well, it's multiple wires. One wire wouldn't be able to handle all of it. It's a bunch of wires corded up into a big rope, basically, and then shot over the pond.
Hmm.
And that's just so crazy to me that, like, when I think about, like, if you send a raven, with a message on on a bird's foot or whatever, like that bird, there's time. If I let go of it, if I throw that bird in the air and it gets from here to Walmart, there's a couple of minutes of like a minute long of flight time that like I know I see that bird and that's my message. It's right there, But now I can speak over a microphone in a Discord call and in less than a second, like that data is somewhere in the middle of the fucking Atlantic Ocean. Like all in 1 second,
Well,
that data is
Do you remember
at the same time in the span of one whole entire second of time. That data, that information, that sound coming from my voice is not only right here in my room. It's right here in my room, going through the Atlantic Ocean, and in Europe in my friend's headphones, all in the same second. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy that we could talk to people like that.
Do you remember that in Jaws 2 when they talk about the wires going to the island? Like just to run power and stuff to it?
Yes.
So, and it becomes like a huge thing in the plot of the movie.
Well, yeah, because he ends up, that's how he kills Jaws.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
But I mean, like, so the whole like running cables on the bottom of the ocean floor isn't like a crazy new idea, because that was going on in like the 70s, Well, we don't know when did they lay those? Do you know?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Because they look old in the 70s. So imagine like,
Well, it doesn't take long for algae and shit to grow on them.
yeah.
Like, that's like a week. Like, shit starts growing on things like that very quickly in the ocean. Like, they sink, like, naval ships to, like, create new coral reefs so that, like, fish and shit can live in them. Like, and it takes no time. You give a fish a place to swim around, it's going to swim around. You make a pipe, crabs are going to walk on it. Like, that's just the way, it's just the way it is.
The way.
I hate bugs. There's so many bugs that get in here now because of all the lights outside.
Yeah.
Summer sucks around here, dude. I hate all the bugs.
Yeah, I pulled up and there was just frogs, and my lady friend was on the phone. And she was like, "Where are you? There's like just all these frog noises." And I was like, "I'm at Charlie's."
My friends here can hear me all the time as well. Like, they can hear the frogs in the background. Conspiracy, Creighton can read. Conspiracy, Charlie is getting tired. I'm not. I just woke up, actually. I'm, like, nice
If
and awake
anything,
now.
I'm getting
I was tired in the first, like, 10 or 15 minutes.
What are those? Sorry, go ahead.
They're just wire clamps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just, like, group wire. Don't mess with it. Nope.
Just wanna look at it.
They mess with it.
How do you clamp it?
Well, you pull it apart first. Just don't mess with it. You're going to break it. Those things are $12 a piece. Please
Are
don't.
they really $12?
No, they're
Jeez,
$1.
that's
They're
what I
like
said.
99
What
cents
the
or
hell?
something.
Where'd you go to get these?
In just 1 second, Charlie Boy's broadcast is being intercepted by the Russians. That's true. It's true. If you're in Russia, you could watch this, I think. I don't know. I know that, like, China's internet is different than ours. Like, they can't watch all the same stuff that we can watch. Is that the same with Russia? Like, if you're in Russia, can you, like, just hop on YouTube?
I know one thing. You can't... Oh, no. It's different everywhere. Like, YouTube is censored differently for every country.
For every country?
Every country.
Well, I know
including
Europe
us.
can see a lot of the stuff we see, though.
That's why like you see all these things talking about NordVPN and stuff like that. Like, so theoretically, you could set it to like one of those countries where it's more heavily censored, and you'd see exactly what they can see.
You lay some pipe and you're gonna get crabs.
Also, like I think in France, so they do their censorship differently anyway. So they censor more violent stuff, but leave like titties and stuff in their stuff. Because
France. Good job, France.
that's how they censor a lot of stuff. So I would assume that would translate over to your internet.
They've probably had naked yoga on there for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just a normal thing over there. They don't, yes, they sexualize it, but it's not nearly as much as we do.
God damn it.
And I guess I would assume that every country's different like that, Not different in the same way, but different, like...
I know
there's
China
certain
just
things
has
they
their
censor.
own internet altogether. Like, they have
Really?
their own Google, they have their own YouTube, like, they have their, like, it's all different.
Well, yeah, they censor shit heavily in China.
Yes. I mean, if you were a government who, wanted to keep its citizens in check, wouldn't you? In terms of, like, when you see what we have here, we have some cool shit in America.
Yeah.
We got funny people. Like, we have, like, in terms of content, like, virtual content, like, we make so much content. We upload, like, 500 hours of video to YouTube a minute. Like,
Is
that's how
that
much.
just us?
I don't know. That's all. That's YouTube. But, like, you got to think that a big portion of that is us. I mean, the amount of people that have, like, a whole career. Like, there's so many people that have a career on YouTube. like, a career isn't, being a millionaire. Like, people who make their money, the money that they make is through making YouTube videos and such. Who have, I mean, that's us. That's our goal eventually, We're not doing that yet, but that's, like, the hope one day is that we can do that. Like, it's crazy that there are people that are able to do that. Like, so many people. I mean, the fact that we're uploading 500 fucking hours a minute. Stop it.
Right.
Put it back with the others. There's a reason I said not to mess with it. Dude.
No, I had to fix it
stop it.
back. Like how you had.
You undid it one more time after I said stop.
I had to. My finger was stuck in it.
Oh, my God. This man is using a wire clamp and
To clamp my
clamping his
finger.
finger down with it. Who uses Google anymore? Use DuckDuckGo. I've heard that one's good. I've heard a few of the other things for Google are good, and I kind of want to get them. What?
I use Ask.
Like Yahoo Ask?
No, just Ask.
What's Ask?
You don't remember Ask? Ask was just
No.
Ask. Is Ask still a thing? I hope Ask is still.
You say you use it.
I said it as a joke, and then I was like, wait a minute, is Ask still a thing?
You're the kind of person who uses Bing.
Me? No, I would never use Bing.
Who remembers Yahoo Answers? I remember Yahoo Answers. No Google for me. I use Bing Bing Bong. Used to be Ask Jeeves. Rip Yahoo Answers. Hey, Quentin.
Hey, Quentin.
What are you doing? Isn't it too late for you? Don't you have school in the morning?
School tomorrow? Jesus.
You fucking teacher.
Hey, Quentin, are we getting together after 6 tomorrow? Well, really.
Also,
after
Quentin, just so you know, there is a
Maybe.
slight chance I won't be able to help tomorrow.
What's going on tomorrow?
He needed him and his grandfather needed help moving something, and I no longer know if I'll be able to help.
Ask is still up.
Awesome.
Is that Godzilla with nunchucks?
Charlie is getting laid. Wait, how am I getting laid? I'm getting laid? I need your help tutoring math, Charlie. Why math? I'm not that good at math.
Yeah, obviously.
Canada actually censors print media. I've had books seized at the border for being anti-Canadian.
Really?
Actually, Copenhagen? If so, that's hilarious.
No, that makes sense, 'cause I've heard Canada's very you remember the guy that we talked about that got in trouble for the joke he made about the little girl in Canada? Like he got fined or something like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I hate shit like that. He
Yeah.
just needs to move to America and be a comedian here,
But free health care, Charlie.
I guess. Just be safe. I don't know. Be healthy. We hope to make a carrier out of this. Creighton staring blankly, clamping his finger. Godspeed, Charlie. Godspeed. A career. Oh, career.
Carrier.
I know that's what he said. He means career. We hope to make a career out of this, is what he's quoting us. How'd the board music mixer thing work out? I just made one in OBS.
Yeah.
It was easier.
Are you gonna buy that other one, or what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You said you were gonna ask people if they wanted to buy it.
Well, do you still want to buy it?
I don't know.
mean-
said you wanted to wait and see if other people would pay more. 'Cause I said if I was gonna get it, I would probably just pay for it at the price you got it for.
Let me put it on the marketplace for a week,
Okay.
and then if I don't get any hits on it, I'll just
You said that last week on the podcast. We already
No, but we
discussed
had
that?
it hooked up, and I see you've already unhooked it. That's tonight. I'll probably just take some pictures of it and then leave it here and go about my way.
Okay, what about it? Oh, topology. Okay, that's they're doing the thing. Nah, Quentin, we got I made one through OBS, so we have a bunch
Are you kidding me? Because of the implication.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Stop it! Stop it!
I've made a huge mistake.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
So
You added a
we're
couple
gonna have a
new
lot of
ones in
fun.
there,
Yeah,
haven't
I got rid of the Rick and Morty ones 'cause they just didn't work as well. I started working on screaming ones. I was hoping your word of the day would be annoying, so that I could look at you and just
But it
go.
was actually kind of interesting.
Oh.
I hate it here.
Stop it!
I want to go home.
Oh my god.
I combined those. It was a good combination.
The guy who made pitch meetings made a pitch meeting about
Thank you,
pitch
Quentin.
meetings. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. How dare you? That sounds way too incredible.
Like, I didn't realize he'd made one. It's like 2 years old. Hold on, I gotta share this with someone. First of all, guys, you need to watch this guy. He's amazing. He's from Screen Rant, but
I'm smart. I'm gonna be the president.
who said that?
You
Kat?
think you're smarter than DJT?
I thought you
Who's
were about to
DJT?
say DJ Khaled.
Who's DJT? It's Khaled.
Khaled, whatever.
Who is? It's his name. It's not a whatever. You gotta say his
that's
name right.
Whatever. I mean, whatever.
Very
as in,
much
like,
so.
I'm not
I
that
love him, but
interested
I am
in
smarter than him. Who's? Oh, Donald Trump. Okay. Yes, I'm sure you are.
You didn't know
It's
DJT
not- I feel like it's that hard.
stood for Donald J. Trump?
You didn't either. I asked you, and you said
No,
you don't
I
know.
didn't see it written. I thought you were saying DJT as in DJ and then TEA or some shit like that. I didn't realize it was the letters DJT.
Mhm. Well, he's not really.
She
They don't
refers-
call. They
she
don't
refers
acronym
to
him.
as that all the time.
No, she doesn't.
She does too.
She didn't even say it. She never even. She's not
well,
the one
they
that did
do
it.
refer to it all the time. Anyway,
Literally never
you're
seen
just
it
wrong
before.
on this.
Am I just wrong? Am I just wrong? You didn't even
Yes.
know what it was when I said it.
No,
out
I
loud.
didn't because I wasn't looking at the chat. I'm actually doing some work over here, unlike some people.
You should. What? You should get the "When will you realize your actions have consequences" one for every time Creighton does something. Wait a second.
Just so you know, you're not that funny.
I forgot I added that one.
Oh, who's that?
That was Bert Kreischer.
Oh.
That one was. I thought of you so hard when I got that one. That was all for you. God damn it, Charles. This man is slow. Who, Creighton or me?
You.
I call him DJT. Yes, all the time. Creighton is doing food line homework. Creighton probably does have to do homework to
No,
like,
I
do
don't have
his
to do
job.
homework to do my job
What
at all.
does JRB
And if I
stand
did, I
for?
would quit.
I don't know what JRB
Or
stands
I would
for.
just
Probably
lie and
Joe
say I
Biden.
did.
I don't know what his middle name is. I don't know. Look, I don't talk about people by acronyms. I didn't know that was a thing.
Do you ever talk about LBJ?
No.
What about FDR?
No.
We talk about LBJ sometimes because of the pants thing, like, you know, when he's ordering that White
Lyndon
House.
Johnson?
Yeah, Lyndon Baines Johnson.
I don't know.
Hold on.
See, I remember names. I'm not good at. There's so many acronyms that mean so many things already. Like ISS is like 20 different acronyms. Like
Yeah. What about ISIS?
what is what ISIS?
Yeah.
That's not what that. That's not an acronym.
Isn't I thought ISIS was an acronym.
I don't think so.
Is it not?
It might be. I don't know.
I remember when we had a friend named Isis.
Yes, I
And
do.
she
remember.
changed her name because of
Did she change her name?
I think she started going by something else because of the whole ISIS thing.
ISIS is an acronym. What does it mean?
I figured it was an acronym.
Joseph Robin Hood Biden. What?
Jason, JRB.
His name is not Robin Hood.
Is that Riley?
Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Oh, there you go. See, like I didn't know that. I'm bad at. I don't know politic things. How does Charles not know anything? 2%. You're gonna come in here and say I'm the one that doesn't know anything.
I mean, it's okay. I don't know anything either.
No way. Really?
Really? Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but you know.
Just so you know, you're not that funny.
Creighton has a nice watch.
Thank you. Who said that? Oh, thank you, 2%.
I'm
Everybody,
trying
you
to
know, people
insult
tell
him.
me that
You
a lot.
can't insult him because he has a nice watch.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm gonna start wearing my watch again. I have a nice watch.
I just dress nice all the time, and you know.
All the
That's just how
time.
it is.
You dress nice all the time.
do.
I'm gonna start Snapchatting pictures of you to people.
Do it. Do it. Bring it on.
This
I do
man,
it. I do it.
This
when
man
I'm
literally
not.
goes out to like dinner with us. He says he dresses nice all the time. People will like go out and dress relatively like nice, like nothing crazy, but you know they'll wear a nice shirt, like to go out and hang out with their friends. This guy will show up in fucking like lime green shorts or like pink shorts with a Hawaiian shirt on, and it like the top 4 buttons will be open, and you'll just see his fucking chest, and he'll have like a necklace on. And he wears a bunch of bracelets, like.
That's how I dress.
I dress nice all the time. Charlie, you have a nice nose. Send them to me. I will send those pictures to you. Do I have a nice nose? I have a very Italian, very
Are we
like,
asking
thick
for
nose.
nose pic now? Nose pics, I mean?
Do we need? That's just a selfie, Creighton. What are you talking about? Nose pics.
Nose pics. Well, it depends on how close to your nose it is, right? So You can pick your nose.
Oh my God.
And you can pick your friends. And you can send pics of your nose, but you can't pick your friends.
Did you guys
nose.
like my toe pic? I didn't even see it. I saw you guys talking about a toe pic. I must have looked at it and not even know what I was looking at. When I look at that chat, I just blank. I don't look at
Why?
it really. I don't.
Oh, you're not like that with the mats, though.
Yes, I am. I don't look at the mats either.
You post memes in there like all the time.
Yeah, I don't read anything though. I just post memes for people to look at. Every once in a while, I'll see a meme that catches my eye. Like so far, the people that put the best ones in there to me are like Dave and Kayla. They put the best memes. Kayla's memes, hers are because she picks like one meme at a time.
Yeah.
She doesn't just I cultivate a
you
little.
Dump.
I
and
dump.
I wouldn't dump. I don't dump.
I wait like a week and find good memes and just dump them all at once. And there's nothing more satisfying than when I dump a bunch of memes and at the very bottom it says like 8 people have saved one of your memes. I'm like, yes, my job here has worked. But I don't read. I try and read it, but like they talk so much in there now that like I just every once in a while I'll respond to something. Like I'll read a little bit if it hasn't been like a ton, but dude, sometimes I just start scrolling and it's like fucking 4 pages of text and I'm like, no. I'm not doing this. I can't read this. I'm sorry, everybody.
It is, and they'll be like talking about plans and stuff, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, we'll. That's like I'm like, you know what? We'll talk about all this shit in person.
Like, why can't we just call each other and talk? Like, we need to get on a conference call, and then we can catch up on everybody's week.
My big toe is injured. I almost had to
that?
get stitches.
Did I tell you about that? I'm trying to get them to make a Discord where we can all just hop in a call and talk to each other instead of just like messaging each other on Snapchat all the time.
Make one.
Like, I can make one?
Yeah.
And just send everybody an invite?
Yes. You can make one on your computer. You have Discord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you saying? Just make one.
Oh, I found it. I found the clip I was talking about earlier.
I mean, making a Discord, it's literally on your, like, on the left side where you click the server you're in.
The ad?
It's the
add a server?
Yeah, add a server. Boom.
Oh, it's green. Why is it green?
It turns green when you click it. No, it's always been green.
Explore public server.
You're famous among 8 people.
Who is?
I don't know about that. Charles can't read and doesn't read. 2%. I literally read every day.
What do you read?
Mostly Game of Thrones nowadays.
Oh,
Game of Thrones, Honor Thy Father. I've been reading a little bit. It's pretty good.
Are you excited for the new Game of Thrones show that's coming?
I don't know yet.
Because they just
I need a
released set
trailer.
pics.
Yeah, they're showing pics, but I need like a trailer. I need to like.
So like, tell me what you know about this show. Like, what's it gonna be?
It's about when the Targaryens came to Westeros.
Like for the very first time?
Yes.
Okay.
In the books, it was like that. Like it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
In the show, I think it's only like 300 or 400 years before the events of the show, but I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly. They're making a few Game of Thrones shows, but
so the Targaryens in that, like, you know, or you think we'll see up to like Rhaegar Targaryen?
no, that's the events of the show still.
No, I mean like
This is hundreds of years earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see like huge dragons?
Yes, they'll be arriving on huge dragons. That's how they got to Westeros. Was on dragons.
They
yeah.
flew on dragons, huh? That's crazy.
I mean, they had ships too, but like, they had huge dragons. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited, but I'm also like pessimistic about it. Like I'm
Why?
pessimistically optimistic.
Why
like,
are you pessimistic?
Because like, the thing that made Game of Thrones so great was that George R. R. Martin wrote it, and the thing that made the last couple seasons of Game of Thrones so bad was that people were having to write a show that had already like that the beginning was written for them, and their job was adapting that show. Like that book.
We could be in a Star Wars situation though here.
They're not. It's not the same people making it.
I know it's not the same people making it, but I mean, as far as like, they're taking material and expanding on it in a way that we never would have thought of before, and in doing that, they make it interesting. Like, look at Rebels,
he has other books that explain the history of Westeros.
Okay, so
like
he's
written
kind of like
there's only 5 books in the like Song of Ice and Fire of Game of Thrones, but there's like 11 or 12 books that are because of like in the Game of Thrones like Song of Ice and Fire universe. Like about like
read those?
The history of the House of the Targaryens. No, I haven't read all those. I've only read I've read all the way through the first 4 books, and I'm like partway through the 5th book and have recently started reading it again. I've been reading it every day for the last like couple weeks, just catching up on. I just haven't read anything for a while, and like I'm starting to enjoy reading again. I went through a long period of not reading.
In your advanced age, you know.
Yeah, my advanced age of 1 whole year older than you.
45.
Yep, you're 44.
Well, really, I hear when men reach their 50s is when they really settle in to, like, being old.
50s?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I know a lot of 50-year-olds that do shit. I know 60-year-olds that do shit.
Yeah.
Around here, age is nothing. Like, you don't get old in where we live.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, legit 70. I know a guy who's 75 years old who gets up every morning, drinks 2 bottles of water, and, like, goes on a run. Like a run, not like
the
a
guy that
jog.
lives around here, right?
No, this guy is someone else.
Okay. There's another old guy that does that here. though.
Yeah, he walks.
Well, I mean, but still, like, he's been doing that forever.
Yeah. I mean, people get up and, dude, these guys get up and work. Like there's some old... Look, man, if you have money and, like, you've lived a long life, you, like, care about your health and you want to live longer. You want to be comfortable for as long as you can. See, my thing, the reason I try and stay healthy is because I know so many people that have lived their life so recklessly, like, with their health and, like, how they eat, that, like, I know people who are in their, like, 50s and 60s now who are getting to a point where they can't do anything because of how, like, out of shape they are.
Mm.
Like, they can walk, but that's about it. That's, like, the extent, They can hardly climb up steps without it being a fucking issue.
Yeah.
Like, that's a problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like
No, I agree.
people who don't keep up, like, I try and stay healthy at least moderately because I want my body to last a long time. I want to be able to walk around when I'm I don't want my kids to spend a big chunk of their life taking care of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
I know how, like, I've seen that ruin families.
Mm.
I've seen families, like, detest their grandparents or parents because they're having to, like, help them with shit all the time. And I just don't, I want to love my, I want my kids to love me. I want them to, like, see me and be like, that's my dad, the person I can talk to and hang out with and who can, like, keep up. you know what I mean? Like,
baseball.
yeah, well, not baseball, but, like, I would love to, like, I can't wait for one day to have grandkids who want to, like, go out on the lake or something and me be able to take them out there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, let alone, like not just my kids. Like, it'll be great to do that with my kids, but I can't wait till, like, they have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we can do the same thing. Like, it'll be awesome. If I ever have kids, that is. I see a future where I definitely don't have any kids, too. Like, I could totally just never have kids. I could be the cool-ass uncle to Michael's kids or Caroline's kids one day, if they even ever have kids. Caroline's going to have kids. Michael will probably have kids. But I don't know. Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I've already, determined I'm going to cuck the love of his children.
What do you mean, cuck the love? What's
I'm
that?
going to make them love me more than him.
Is that right?
Yes.
Creighton,
Yeah.
do you understand how hard it's going to be for kids? Never mind. Anyway, you guys can be my kid's godfather. Thank you. I'll be a godfather to kids that I don't know yet.
Guess what popped up in my suggestions?
What popped up in
While
your
I was looking at
suggestions?
the Malcolm in the Middle thing. Like the moment where Hank's sitting on the toilet and realizes that
Walter
is
yeah.
Heisenberg.
In your Malcolm in the Middle things?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
That's funny. There's got to be memes that interlay the two shows together.
There probably is.
They're not memes, but
I
like,
saw a
like
thing
jokes
one
on
time,
like videos.
Because like the very first episode, like he's naked, but wearing like tidy whities.
Yeah.
Lois shaves him. And then like in the very first episode of Breaking Bad, he's just in underwear. So it's like
Yeah.
all these great shows he goes into like just naked right in the beginning.
There's a lot of scenes in the bloopers of him being naked, just walking out. Like there are parts, it's like there's stories like from the cast where he just like will walk on the set naked and be like, "Hey guys," just like make everyone like freak out.
Look, but this like seeing him act like so differently in two different shows makes me really like wonder about like what is he really like? You know what I mean?
I think he's really funny.
I think
He's
he
got
is.
really good range as an actor. I mean, he's just a good actor. Is all that means. Like he can do it all.
No, I mean,
he's
but you
comedic,
ever look
he's-
at somebody and like, what are you really like underneath? You know?
Oh, I mean, sure. That's the question we'd have for most actors and performers.
That's fair.
I think
But
for
I
most,
think it's like I think about more with the actors who are like really, really good. You know?
well, yeah, obviously, everyone does. That's like a big thing. A lot of people think about. It's like, what's this guy like in real life? A lot of actors, I feel like, are probably pretty bland in real life.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. Maybe some are.
He
Maybe
started
some
doing
aren't.
Breaking Bad like 2 years after Malcolm in the Middle ended.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
How's that crazy?
I mean, like you just like
It was
me,
9
like,
or 10 years ago. It was a long time ago.
To me, Malcolm in the Middle was still like fresh in everybody's mind as far as like.
I
seeing
never
him.
even watched it. I watched Breaking Bad
No,
before
no,
I watched
but I'm
Malcolm in the
talking
Middle.
about like people that were like really paying attention to TV at that time, like, 'cause you got to think like, there was people out there doing kind of like what we do now, like trying to predict like what people were going to be like in shows as far as actor goes, and then it's like you have this guy that's the dad on Malcolm in the Middle coming to do like this serious role, like.
Well, a lot of serious actors started off doing not so
look,
serious
I'm
roles.
not saying he couldn't do it. I'm not saying like. I'm just saying like there had to be people going like, I don't know if he can do it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but again, that's.
But then they
that's
saw
like,
the first
that's
episode,
everybody.
and then they're like,
Look
"Oh
at
my
Jordan Peele.
God." Yeah.
Who would have known this guy would be such a good horror director?
Yeah.
And like an Oscar winner. You know what I mean? Like what? You guys can. Oh wait, bitchy entitled thoughts. Oh, over
Yeah,
the
you guys
weekend
bought a boat?
we bought a boat. There you go.
What kind of boat? Can
Me and
come
Mike
and
are talking
ride?
about getting 4-wheelers.
You guys
We
get
went
a
out.
boat.
We went out to a place. Near the. Where was this? He calls it the Rapids.
Mhm.
I don't actually know what body of water it was on. If it was on the lake or the like.
The
like
only
on
rapids I
Catawba.
can think that we'd be close to is like over there at Lansford Canal.
I don't know. We passed by Parker's house to get there. That's all I know. That's the only. That's the only way I know how to explain that we went over there.
Lansford's Canal is out that way.
I don't know what kind, but it's pretty. I'll send a pic next weekend when I see it again. Okay.
Cool.
We were talking about getting a boat too. George, our next door neighbor, has a bunch of canoes that he said we could borrow, and we were talking about borrowing canoes and going over there. Mike probably, I was telling him, he was like, dude, what's going to have to happen is someone's going to have to canoe and someone's going to have to drive to where the canoes are going to end up, because you're not, once you start going down the rapids, you're not coming back. Excuse me. It was cool. It was a lot like the place in Colombia where like you can just walk onto the rocks in the water,
That sounds like Lansford Canal.
but it went really far out. Like you could cross, and there's an island that you
Yeah.
can like get to.
Yeah, it sounds like Lansford Canal.
Okay, you don't just keep saying it. I believe you. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's not.
Like,
You just keep saying it.
I'm just like thinking in my mind of like all this stuff because I want to go there.
I have a question.
What's up? Who has a question?
What's
Oh,
up, Kat?
Yeah.
You want to go there?
No, so yeah, I want to go there, like especially in the spring, whenever the lilies and stuff are blooming, because that's when it's like really.
It's
like,
happening right now.
that's when it's the prettiest.
Yeah, he's talking about what it does.
If you're canoeing in a thunderstorm in a river surrounded by trees, where do you guys go? What do you mean?
Under the trees? Like, what do you mean? You just keep going until you hit land, or you just
Like, are you asking if you stop, do you stay in the middle of the water or go to the bank of the river? Are you talking about like trying to avoid lightning? I think like just getting under the trees would probably be the best bet, like getting away from the water. So
Probably.
Your higher conductor.
It's thunderstorming. You might get lightning.
That and you really don't want to be like in like a monsoon of water in a canoe. You know what I mean? 'Cause then that shit will just like start to sink because
Yeah.
it's open. So I'd say just park on the bank and wait it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pull the canoe out of the water.
I've never canoed before.
Flip it upside down.
I've always wanted to.
It's awesome.
I
I got a
believe it.
canoe.
I'm
Let's go
excited.
canoeing.
I've got access to many canoes now. I'm
Those
down.
Those are kayaks, really, aren't they?
No,
They're
they're
like
one seat.
kayaks.
Is that a kayak? What's
I
a
think
canoe?
so. A canoe's like longer and has multiple seats.
Oh, see, I want to go kayaking then.
Okay.
I want to like.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I think we've talked about this before.
I want to control my own little
Yeah.
boat. I don't want like. I've been canoeing then. I hate canoeing. I hate it. Like I would not have fun doing that. Canoe podcast? I love kayaking. Kayak podcast? Kayak
Canoeing's
podcast
like-
would be cool.
Canoeing's like so iffy though, as far as like if we were to try to do a podcast in it, 'cause then it's like the whole like you can just rock that boat and flip.
Probably no podcast tomorrow.
Why?
I forgot to talk about it before the podcast because when we got here we started up so quickly.
Why?
'Cause I have to work tomorrow night probably.
Oh really?
Yeah.
To make up for you leaving.
No, just like anyway. Like I'll explain after the podcast. I'm
Okay.
just letting whoever's here know as well, and I'll put it in the Discord just to make sure.
Okay.
But I don't know. Do you see yourself having children soon? Like soon in the like when I say soon, I mean like in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah. Do you?
I don't know. My thing is like whoever I end up with, I would want a lot of time for the two of us to like have a life together before we had kids. That's
Yeah.
my thing. I don't think I would enjoy, like, getting with someone and having kids in the first, like, 2 or 3 years, because then that left so little time for us to know
Well,
each other. And then all of a sudden,
It depends. Like, go ahead with what you're saying.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, don't mean to
I feel like
interrupt.
having kids early could build up a lot of resentment for a relationship if you didn't, like, live up to the potential of the relationship before the podcast, before you had the
There's
kids.
only 2 times in my life: before the podcast and
after
the
the
podcast. But so no, the way I think about it is like I feel like it's different for everyone that you date. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's
Sure.
definitely like it. My plan on having kids definitely depends on like who I'm dating and who I'm talking to at the time and how like I could see a future with them. 'Cause I don't really talk to anybody or date anybody that I can't see myself with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like in the future, like long term kind of shit. And like as far as like people that I may
Excuse
or
me.
may not be talking to right now, I could see myself like within 5 years. Like at the bare minimum, like maybe like 2 years, and at the most like 5. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I've just
I have more specifics.
the
on
older
that,
I
but
get, the more I'm
that's
okay
all
with
I'm
like
comfortable
having
with
kids kind of
discussing.
old.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to start having kids when I'm like 45.
Yeah.
Like, but I could have kids when I'm like
and
40.
You gotta be considerate of her feelings too. You know.
Oh
Like,
well, yeah,
when does
I
she
know.
wanna have
I'm
kids,
saying,
you
I'm
know?
saying from my point of
Oh
view.
yeah, for sure.
I could have kids tomorrow, like, and I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd go get my license.
Yeah, you definitely need a
I'd,
car
I
at
would-
that point.
I'd need a car for sure.
You wouldn't need a babysitter except for like 2 days out of the week, so you got you
Yeah.
there.
And
Or would you commit to getting a real job at that point?
no,
No?
What a real job wouldn't pay as much.
No, I mean, but I'm just talking about doing the real job on top of what you already do.
No, why would I do that?
I'm just wondering.
No,
Just
I
curious.
wouldn't. There's no way. My status on Discord on Mother's Day was Happy Mother's Day. Now who's trying to make me a mother? That's a bad idea, Kat. There's some weirdos on this
Or
shit.
you could have been like,
The internet's a weird place to look for husbands.
Happy Mother's Day to me, pre-mother.
Jesus.
Who wants to break the pre?
Oh, Creighton. God, I hate that. That's such a horrible sentence. I got some offers. Oh my god, of course you did. It's
How
the
many
internet.
offers did you get? Did
Don't-
you count?
Let's not talk about the offers. People on the internet are weird.
Did
I'm
anybody?
talking to a cool dude from Tinder.
Oh, hey, I got good news.
What's
I'm
your-
off tomorrow and Wednesday? So
Awesome.
yeah,
What are you doing tomorrow?
Thursday's the next day that I work. I'm
Hey,
gonna.
can you go help Quentin tomorrow?
I don't know. I got stuff I
Okay.
gotta do like in the middle of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and maybe that evening now since we're not doing the podcast.
What do you mean? So, okay, never mind.
I mean, there's gonna be like an area like from like 8:30 to like 9 that I'm free, and then like an area before like 4 I'll be free.
Tinder dude asked why I don't watch porn. Little weird. I don't think that's that weird.
Do you not watch porn? I would.
The fact that you don't watch porn is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like comparative to most people,
I mean, maybe not. She's
A
a,
lot of
girl.
people.
A lot of women don't watch
a
porn.
lot of women watch porn.
Mm.
So many
I
women
feel like
watch
it's
porn.
more than you think, but less than it. Wait.
What are you talking? More than
More
I
than
think.
you think, but more
That don't
than-
watch?
More than the numbers.
More
suggest.
than I think that don't watch or do watch. Because I said more people watch porn, and you said more
that
than you
don't
think.
watch. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah.
be careful with your words, dude.
How
You
am I
fuck up
trying to
your.
say it? My point is, I feel like it's more men than it is women.
I mean, probably yeah, but a lot of women do watch porn.
But I've met a lot of women that don't watch porn. Like a lot of women.
Okay. I mean, I am on the internet community. You know, more people here probably watch porn. than
Yeah,
me.
that's what I was about to say. Like it might be just.
Met
who
a lot
you're
of people
exposed
IRL
to.
that watch porn though. Like a lot of
Yeah,
women.
no, like for sure. There's definitely. I'm not saying they're not out there. I just mean like I feel like it's like what you let yourself see might be more than what the actual numbers are. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He's weird. I mean, little weird. He's a virgin. I mean,
Well, then
understand that a lot of virgins
he definitely
watch a lot of
wants
porn.
to fuck. Then you know what I mean?
Probably. I mean, dude, it's scary sometimes.
Unless he's just one of those is like he wants to fuck, but he's saving it for marriage. But like he wants to fuck, like he's like we can do it in the butt and it won't count.
Those are the weirdest people in the world to me.
Or
Because
we
like,
can do oral and it won't count. And I'm like,
listen, guys, All that shit counts.
Yeah.
All that is you.
What's the
doing
word?
that.
Busting a cherry, or what's it called? Popping a cherry is popping a cherry, no matter what orifice you use.
Well, that's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
I mean, in terms of like popping a cherry is literally having sex.
I mean, I know it is, but I mean, like, you can pop the cherry of an anus. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, let's say you
I don't
never
want
had
to fuck
sex.
him. Then why are you even talking to him? Why are you
Yeah,
tricking him?
You're not.
You are
not
messing
tricking
with
him.
this. Well,
Why are
she's
you
talking to
being
this dude.
polite to him? Is what the proper response.
Well, yeah. Why are you continuing the conversation?
Yeah.
Like when you say you don't want to, does that mean like you don't just want to, or you don't want to like ever? Because he gives me attention and offered to take me to Outback. Outback bread, cat. Oh my God, you are such a big time waster.
Yeah.
You are the worst.
Wow.
Cat, that is horrible.
Also, like, you're using somebody.
Yeah, you're straight up using a dude.
Yeah.
This poor virgin.
He
He's
is
a
a
nice
nice
dude.
Oh
Yeah. Of course
But
he is.
you don't want to date him.
I'll be friends with him. You are the worst.
Are you telling him that you're
Cat.
gonna be friends with him, or are you just like, hey, maybe that'll happen. Buy me some bread. And then it turns
The
into
bread
a
is
literal.
free.
Then it turns into a literal like, let's get this bread.
Shut the fuck up.
If
Craig.
you go out with him, you have to send me a picture and like caption it with that, and then send a picture.
I
of
told
the
him
bread.
I don't want to date. So, okay. Well, look, as long as he knows you don't want to date.
But no, that's even worse, 'cause then it's gonna be like, well, maybe we can fuck, and then he'll bring you up as a joke, just like with the toe guy, and then you'll be like, haha, maybe, and then like he'll be like, no, seriously, do you want to fuck?
Because of the implication.
Yes, because of the implication. That's fine, Kat.
I have
You
a picture of
I
him.
guess,
Want to see?
Sure.
I kind of want to see.
I bet he looks just like the other ones.
Creighton, you want Creighton, Kat, you want kids so bad. You want to be in a relationship. Stop being friends with guys from Tinder.
Yeah.
This is not going to help you.
You might look out, 'cause I've met some people that have just been like, wow, I met my match on Tinder, like, and we fell in love. But to me, I know that's not going to happen for me. Like, I'm very much more a face-to-face kind of person. And, like, you know, I feel like I'll meet my match face-to-face. Who knows? Maybe I already have. And, like, you know.
Yeah, my thing is, like, I feel like I'm very much,
I sent it to you, Creighton.
I feel like,
Let's see what we got here. Where's it at? Oh, shit, my phone's on 2%.
2% in the house. He's black. I feel like,
A woman.
I feel like the woman that I will be with has been like, I've never met her, but I've been around her for the last like decade. You know what I mean? Like we've been
Oh, that happened. So
like in what's a movie where that happened?
a weird dance.
Like
A
the Adjustment
weird
Bureau,
wave.
like the Adjustment Bureau,
weird
where they like
websy
run
weave.
into each other a couple times.
Look, let me tell you about something. So there is been like a lady friend.
Has been.
Yes. And it was somebody that like I had known for like a long time, or like and just never really like talked to. And then like, you know, boom, one day like we were just talking, and like, yeah, feelings arose.
Okay.
But I mean, it's crazy 'cause like, you know, like we had just been around each other for like years and years and years, and just like, you know.
You strike me as a person who could be like polygamous.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
nah. I'd like
You
been
just-
there and have tried that, and
Part of you've tried that?
kind of.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Like you've
One of
tried
my-
an
one of my
orgy, or you've
exes.
tried to be
I
polygamous?
tried it. Well, it was
Polygamous-
almost a threesome, but like that's not.
That's not what I mean. I mean like being in a relationship with more than one person.
No, I don't want to.
Not
don't
not
want
having
that.
a threesome. That's
Oh.
that's a different thing.
No, I don't want that. I'm
Okay.
good. Not like, you know. And who knows? Nah, I definitely don't want that. Never mind.
Also, I'm trying to talk to a boy that wants to marry me, so I'm not messing around with that. Cat, listen.
What, Cat?
First of all,
What is
you're
happening?
20 years old. Like, just do you know how well do you know this guy? Like, just
Yeah, he looks like the other ones.
marrying that young is just so risky. I'm so scared of that. I know so many people where it just doesn't work. You
He
know, where
looks-
like I know so many people that got married before they were 20 who like it was over in like less than 2 years.
He looks kind of like a
Oh,
young
wow.
Adam Driver,
Okay.
the guy that she sentenced to picture.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
No, she didn't say me that.
Oh, she didn't. No, she sent you a picture of the guy though, right? Oh shit.
She just said I sent it to Creighton.
Oh, well, send it to me again so I can show Charlie.
Or just send it to me. I have my phone right here.
Oh yeah, that could work too, huh?
I don't know.
I will say
my
this:
problem-
I'm impressed that he and I'm not going to get into details, but I'm impressed he has that thing on his
I
arm.
sent it.
That
My thing is like,
you're branching out, Kat, and I'm proud of you.
I would be worried that
What
I-
would you be worried about, Charlie?
I'm trying to think how to word it. Like, if I was in a relationship and started having feelings for someone else, that would
That
fuck
would
me up.
explain it.
It's an American
It goes
flag.
all the way up his arm, though. It's a big ass flag.
Let's see. He does look like a young Adam Driver. He also looks like a risky husband for the president.
Risque.
He's got a tattoo on his arm.
Well, it's got an American
That's
flag.
not
though.
okay.
I feel like tattoos are okay if you're a president as long as it's like America centric. 'Cause then it's like, wow, he's so American. He got that shit tattooed on him forever.
Maybe. We'll see. Not a lot of presidents have tattoos.
I feel like some do. We just don't. Like definitely the ones
Well,
that
not
served.
that you can see on your arm.
Definitely the
what I'm
ones
saying.
that served in the military do, 'cause that's like a thing they do.
Not everybody in the military gets
It's
tattoos.
just a thing they used to do.
No. A lot of them would, but a lot of them would not.
Yeah.
It's a religious thing for a lot of people. A lot of
Oh.
people who are religious don't get tattoos.
John McCain had one.
He wasn't the president.
He almost was.
No, he wasn't.
He ran against Obama.
Oh, John McCain. I see. In my
Yeah.
head, I heard John McClane from Die Hard, and I was like, he had tattoos. John McCain had tattoos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh my God, you don't know though. You see, you
No,
say
no,
so many
I
things
feel
you don't
like
know
There's
about.
like young pictures of him out there where he has tattoos on his biceps. I mean, it's not like that shit just went away because he got old.
I mean, it can. You can
I
get
mean,
them
it
removed.
can, but like he didn't look like a man that would get that removed. He was very proud of his military service.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, he got captured and tortured in like
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Donald Trump talked a bunch of shit about it.
Yeah. I can't believe he's dead now.
You can't. He was 80. He had brain
Yeah.
cancer.
Did he have brain cancer?
I think so. I think it was brain cancer. Didn't he die
Damn.
of brain cancer? He died of
Crazy.
something pretty rough.
Yeah.
I want to say it was brain cancer.
Mm.
All I remember from when John McCain died was my ex posted crab rave. Yes, he died of cancer. There you go.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm sad I'm not gonna do podcasts tomorrow. I miss podcasts, and I'm kind of sad that I'm not gonna be here for next week. I guess like the summer comes with vacations.
Yeah. Well, do
So-
you
so,
like
like-
I said, me and Matt can slide in here.
We'll see. Hashtag Crat podcast tomorrow? Question mark.
We're not
Matt
going
probably-
Pratt. We're calling it Matt's off if we're gonna do it.
Matt's off.
Matt's off.
That's a terrible name.
Matt came up with it.
It's a terrible name.
Why would you?
It's
say
like getting Matt off. That's disgusting. That's what it sounds like.
that? No, Matt's off. Like he's off of work.
Yeah, it still
he
sounds
wants to
like
talk to
getting Matt
everybody.
off.
No, he's
It's
just
Matt's
from work.
off.
Like Matt's off. Like yay, Matt's off. I feel like
I
you
like
just,
Crat
you
better.
got-
I do too.
You
Crat
got,
is better.
you got your
Hashtag
mind
Crat.
in the gutter.
The governor.
The
I got
governor,
my mind
yeah.
in the governor.
Did you see he's like rolling back the whole all the benefits and stuff for people that lost their jobs? For
Yes.
COVID?
Did you hear that they're gonna add firing squad to the way like you can be executed in South Carolina now?
Are they for real?
Yes.
Wow, that's gonna be cool.
I knew Craig was gonna say that. I'm so excited about the firing
Was it
squad.
not
Oh my
already?
God! Why is everyone excited? This is all weird. I don't know how I feel about this. It's weird.
Wait. So what do we still have? Do we have? I know we got lethal injection,
Firing squad,
and that's it.
pretty much.
No electric chair. No noose. They're hanging. What about the guillotine? Bring that one back.
I don't think electric chair is a thing anymore. No, the guillotine is not
The
a
elec-
thing. You fucking
The electric
crackhead.
chair is still a thing.
No, it's not. It's why there's
Hold on,
lethal
hold on,
injection.
hold on.
Lethal injection's a thing.
Or
so-
gas chamber. They do have gas chamber too for that.
No, they don't.
They do.
Not anymore. No. They don't make it hurt. That's like the thing now. Firing squad is very fast. You get shot to death by a bunch of people.
Well, no. It's like so. There's one.
Hopefully
bullet.
one of them's
There's
aiming
one
at your head.
bullet, right? And
No, it's a firing squad.
Nobody knows which one has the bullet, so they fire all at the same time.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how a firing squad works.
No.
Is that not?
A firing squad is a bunch of people shoot you. What? What kind of firing squad? That makes no sense. What? Explain to me the reason that would make any sense.
Oh, see, look, here we go.
What?
As of 2021, the only places in the world that still reserve the electric chair as an option for execution in the U.S. states are the states of Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
The electric
Boom.
chair.
Yes,
That is crazy to me.
I told
we
you.
still shock people to death.
Arkansas.
My dad sat in the electric chair and lived to tell about it.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Arkansas
Maybe.
and Oklahoma
Is that
laws provide for its use should lethal injection ever be held to be unconstitutional. So really,
Wow.
it's more like
6 states:
Florida,
Arizona, California, Maryland,
Alabama, not
Mississippi.
Arizona. Alabama, Florida, South
This is
Carolina,
gas
Kentucky.
chamber. She's talking about something else.
Oh,
Let
sorry,
me read
my bad.
before
I'm
you
sorry.
say
I
anything.
thought you were trying to
Arizona,
remember.
California, Maryland, Mississippi, Missouri, and Wyoming use gas chambers.
Mm-hmm.
That's absurd.
I told you.
You'd think after the Holocaust we wouldn't use gas chambers.
Yeah.
Gas chambers?
Well, it depends on what kind of gas it is.
You have
Like,
the
it could be
option.
So you pick. Imagine like that.
If I was gonna get killed, I think I'd want to get shot to death. I feel like it's faster. But see, my thing is, I wouldn't want a firing squad. I don't want someone to walk up to me and like shoot me in the head with a shotgun.
But then that person has to live with the guilt.
They're all gonna live with the guilt. They all shot me. Why have 10 people or however many people be upset and not just one?
That's fair.
Or fuck it, I don't need a firing squad. Put hook a shotgun up to a machine.
You won't know better if it's
I guess
carbon
someone has to
monoxide,
push
be
the
honest.
button.
That's fair.
I don't know.
I think it's crazy that we
I choose really long knife. See, I would just wish they would let me like skydive with no parachute.
What about like a battle to the death? And but like if you win, you're good.
I mean, the problem with that is
With-
all of a sudden a murderer kills an innocent person.
No. A murderer and a murderer.
That's a terrible thing to do.
Why?
Because there's no justification. They're not standing up for anybody but themselves. Like, you need a champion. It's like versus the court. Like, when you have a trial by combat, you fight on the behalf of you, the criminal, and someone else on the behalf of the good fights against you.
What is the good in the terms of law?
In terms of law, the good would be the law, like the rules.
The rules.
And the problem.
So you would say
but then,
there needs to be somebody representing
no,
the law.
I'm not saying that needs to happen. I'm saying that's a crazy system and we shouldn't do
I'm
it.
just saying, like, let's go down this road for a second, okay? Like, so you're saying there needs to be somebody who represents the law in the field.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going to have a fight like that, it can't be two murderers fighting each other and one gets to live. Because then murder would happen way more often. Because, like, people would just get jacked and start killing people because they would have, like, their chances.
Like special circumstances. Like,
Oh,
very specific.
My God.
It's not like...
Seppuku? Listen, if you're willing to seppuku, I think someone should be obligated to seppuku you. Wait, do you like Hunger Games with prisoners? I'm down. When I'm president, I'm enacting that immediately. 24 murderers in an arena, then whoever wins gets to go to the nice bougie prison for the rest of their life. Okay, see, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
If you get put on death penalty, if you get the death penalty, you have the option to fight another death penalty person for the right to live in prison forever.
I think the mistake would be making it like a public entertainment thing, because that's when you start
Yes.
to go down the road of...
That's what I
Hunger
don't like
Games.
about a firing squad. I don't like
It's
that. I
you
don't
think
like
it's
that a
more
bunch
like
of people.
Public entertainment?
Yeah, even for the people that the people that go watch lethal injections, like even that, like I'll never understand watching a person die, like wanting to, even if it's someone you like. See, what I would understand is wanting to kill the person. Like if somebody killed my dad and got the death penalty.
Well, isn't it mostly the family and stuff that goes in?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't. I get that they are allowed to, and I understand. I don't get wanting to watch someone get lethally injected to death. I would want to be the guy that fucking shoots him or stabs him to death. I would want to be the guy that killed that person.
I guess in a way of taking it out of your hands, it's like ensuring justice is done. Because you want to
No.
you would want to make the
No.
person suffer. But the justice system
No,
doesn't
I just
care
no,
about
no,
suffering.
no. You give me a shotgun, I'll shoot him in the head. His head will be gone. He'll be dead. I don't need suffer. I want to be the one that makes sure he's dead. I don't want to just watch him die. I want to know he's dead because I did it. Because I'm a conspiracy freak. And in my head, they just put him to sleep for a while, and now there's some big and grand conspiracy that this guy gets to live behind my back.
That happened with Deadshot a couple times.
What?
When he first gets recruited to in the DCAU, when he gets first recruited to the Suicide
They like
Squad.
fake kill him a couple times?
Well, no, they like he's like on in the electric chair, about to be like put down, and this government guy shows up and like hands the executioner these papers, and then he just gets released into that guy's custody for Suicide Squad.
That's a good one. Skydive, no parachute into the ocean as death penalty. I wouldn't want to do it into the ocean.
Where would you want to do it into? Yeah,
Just
that's
the
kind of a boring
in
view.
the
It's just
ground.
like all blue.
Yeah, I don't want to do it like somewhere cool, like the mountains. Like I don't want to
Oh,
crash
like
right into
those
the mountains.
wingsuit guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I
The
place
dude who
bets
flew-
on firing squad. Okay, to turn it into gambling, into a I don't know if it's good to start gambling with firing squads. I would make it Hunger Games-esque and have them do like a tribute parade, dress them up in stupid costumes. I don't know. Then it becomes a problem of like how long.
Again, entertainment. Like,
Yeah. I get that. I'm more inclined to that though.
I'm not.
24 people on death row, like let them kill each other.
And then like
Last one gets to live in prison forever.
and then like you get the story like
I know
out of
ethics
that
and
of
morals.
like this one guy, like the guy who was actually innocent but got convicted wrongly. Because that's the problem with a lot of
Yeah,
death
how do you
row.
feel about death row in general? Like, do you think it's a good or bad thing?
I feel like it's a necessary evil. I don't want to be in a situation where you have to like choose to end somebody's life because they've literally been such a horrible person that this is what it's come to. But I mean, at the same time, you've got just really fucking evil people out there, that like
Yeah,
rape and murder.
I think that we definitely.
kill for the hell of
I
it,
think the people we put on death row, or the people that get executed, like we get wrong more than.
That's the only problem with it is like we get it wrong.
That's the thing that sucks. My thing is like, some people definitely like, dude, these guys like these school shooting people, are like the Vegas guy. If we had got him, fucking that guy's gone. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit.
The one that was sniping from the tower.
Not sniping. It was from the hotel, and he was just shooting machine
Out the
guns.
window?
Yeah, he had a bunch of machine guns. And was just shooting each one at a time until the cops came up. I don't know. It was same thing with the Virginia Tech shooter. Stuff like that, like mass shooting things. Those people kill those. You know what I mean? You kill those people. They were caught pretty red-handed. Like that's one thing. But people where it's like not for sure. That's where I'm like, man, I don't know. How are we doing this? You know what I mean? How are we
Have you ever
deciding
seen
this?
Tower on Netflix?
No.
It's a great documentary. Like I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it's like one of the first school shootings to happen in American history. And it's at this Texas university in the clock tower, and this guy just goes up to the top and just starts like sniping people. And like it's like animated, but it's like not animated. It's animated using the pictures of the people when they were young, and at the end of it shows you what they look like now. And like it's like incredible.
Yeah.
It does like the perfect like line of walking like a movie and a documentary at the same time.
Gas chamber would be way too expensive with the increased gas prices.
That's a good one.
It's scary walking around campus knowing 33 people died. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
weird. That could be weird. It would be weird for me going to like Waco.
I bet it's haunted.
Waco would be weird for me.
Well, is there anything left at Waco?
There was a concrete slab for a long time from like the foundation of the safe room, where all the like women and children died.
Mm.
Dude, that shit. That Waco Waco show that they did was really good, and the thing I like about it is like it's based on both perspectives.
Yes.
Like books about both perspectives, which is crazy to me. I'm sure they dramatized it a little bit, but like part of me thinks they didn't. That dude, the guy that played the main dude that played David, no,
or the one that was in the cult.
the one that was in the cult, the one that started
The
the
leader?
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, David. He
David.
he He was the guy he was in Power Rangers. He played like the Power Rangers
Is he?
person. Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Was
of
it
the
Power Rangers? I can't remember. Hold on, let me look up the guy. He like doesn't do anything.
Oh,
Like he hasn't done
just
it.
did Waco and Peaced Out.
Waco, IMDb. Hold on. Also, this show went so under-watched. Like, nobody watched it. David Koresh, Taylor Kitsch. He was in... Okay, so he's got 2 things coming up. He's in 21 Bridges. Where's the Power Ranger? He was in True Detective. He was in a Power Rangers. Was it Power Rangers? Which thing was he in? Am I wrong? What's the thing I thought? Remy LeBeau. Oh, is Remy LeBeau Gambit in X-Men?
Is that who that is?
I think I'm pretty sure he played Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine. There was something he was in that was like silly that I watched. He's been in a lot of good shit actually now that I look at it. He was in True Detective, he was in The Normal Heart, he was in fucking where is it? Oh, he was in Snakes on a Plane.
Who is he on Snakes on a Plane?
He played Kyle. That's it. John Carter. He was John Carter
And what?
in John Carter. The movie John Carter. He was John Carter. Columbine, come visit.
I was thinking about fucking what's his name? John Connor from Terminator. I was like, oh, which one is he in?
Which one is he John Connor in? I don't know why I thought he was in Power Rangers.
Oh,
he's not.
he's the guy that bones the girl in the bathroom, and the snake comes out of the filter and like kills him.
Boy, are people having fun in this chat? How dare y'all? What? How dare you assume people aren't having fun? Where were you? Yeah, where were you at 2%? Don't come in here with that energy. It's about to be over. We're about to end this thing. We're not going to be here tomorrow. No podcast tomorrow, by the way.
Do you like Snakes on a Plane?
I've never watched it.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen parts of it, but I've never like sat down and watched the whole thing. By the way, there's a chance there will still be a podcast tomorrow,
Okay.
but I'll text you when I know,
Okay.
'cause it might not. I just don't know yet.
Okay.
I was vibing, not being in the chat. Haha, got him.
I read his
I have
message
so much fun in this
where he
chat.
said
I miss you
Samuel L.
guys.
Jackson hated those snakes. I thought it said Samurai Jack hated those snakes.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes
No,
on
but
this
imagine-
motherfucking plane.
Imagine Samurai Jack saying it.
Imagine. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I can't do his voice. I used to actually do his voice. That was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a weird show. When I was a kid, it was a weird show to
It
watch.
still is a weird show to watch. Did you watch the last season of it?
No, I watched one of the fights from the last season when he fought all the sisters.
Yes.
That shit was crazy.
Apparently, it's fucking phenomenal. I'm saving Samurai Jack till like when I turn 30.
So you turned why?
That's the time.
You're so weird. You have these
I might watch it
arbitrary
before
numbers
then.
that mean nothing. You just pick a non-reason. 'Cause it's time. Like
I
them
just
lips,
knew.
Charlie. Snake those lips. Oh, I hate that.
Make them moist.
I smell it with my tongue.
I said torpedo today, and he was like, "Oh, I don't like that word." I was like, "What, torpedo?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I haven't heard that word in years." And I was like, "Well, now I'm gonna go out of my way to use it every day that I see you."
Damn, you old men are still alive? Let me slither in those DMs. God, ew, I hate that. I hate all of that.
So we won't be back tomorrow, but maybe.
I don't know. We might be back. I don't know 1,000% if I'm working tomorrow. Like, I got a phone call today saying they need me to work tomorrow, but that they're not like 1,000% on me doing it. If I can work tomorrow, I'm going to work tomorrow because I'll explain after the podcast to you. I'm not going to say that. That's not everybody's business. But if I can, I will because I'm going on that trip. I'd like some more money, and this might become a regular thing. I might start working on Tuesdays.
Okay. Well, everybody plan on us not being here tomorrow, and if we're here, it would count as a lucky surprise.
Yeah.
Just be up. Be up, you know.
There you go.
Be
Well,
aware.
be excited if it happens, but it might not happen.
And if not, just go back and watch old episodes of us. You know, it'll be like
They'll be
we're
back
there.
depending on how kinky the chat is.
Yeah,
Charlie,
that's
is it the job I'm thinking of? I don't know.
The
Which one are you
blow
talking
job.
about? Yes, I'm not going to be here because of a very long,
And
very
strenuous.
very
blow job.
incredible blowjob. I'll be here if it does. Okay. Well, guys,
Cool.
this was fun. Stripper? Nah, I don't like strippers.
Oh, I thought you meant raid a stripper.
Guys, we love you guys. Have a great night. And we'll see you Wednesday for sure. Still maybe tomorrow, though.
And Thursday for sure.
And Thursday for sure.
Big titty white woman? Say cat.
No. Copenhagen? Because of Copenhagen? Anyway, as always.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
And we love you.
We love
Have a great night, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe, but definitely Wednesday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.